Alright. Hello? Can you hear me? Alright. Microphone working. Audio good. Hello everyone. How's it going? Happy Friday. Every Friday is a happy Friday as always because it's the end of the week. That means we all get to hang out and watch me play the video game. Today's actually kind of a dreary day. Hello, I'm Brian. How's it going? Welcome to the stream, my friend. What was I gonna say? So today's kind of a dreary day actually because there's a lot of rain where I am, and oh, hello, Master Jaden. Welcome. So yeah, there's a lot of rain today, so it's kind of dreary. But other than that, whatever. We're all indoors anyway. I actually like rainy days because it gives me an excuse to stay indoors. And I love the pitter-patter of raindrops over my head, especially when I'm sleeping. It's very therapeutic and relaxing. And I have a theory. I know MatPat's not around anymore, so I'm not allowed to say that, and he copyrighted that phrase, so now he's allowed to sue me and blah blah blah, whatever. But I have a theory. A natural selection theory, if you will, that the reason why some people enjoy rain over their head and not directly on them is it's because it's how do I want to say this? It's natural instinct to stay dry, and hearing the rain over your head and not actually on your head is evolution rewarding you for succeeding at the task of staying dry. I know that's very dumb. I have no proof to prove that. I am not an evolutionist. No, what's the word for somebody that's what is the word for a scientist that studies human behavioral patterns? Whatever. I'm not one of those. I'm not a smarty, nerdy guy with sciences in a lab coat. But I think I'm onto something. I also think the reason why we love sports so much and love throwing balls is because when we were, when we were cavemen. Sorry, not cavemen. What's the actual term? The actual term for Neolithic. When we were in the Neolithic period, we had to hunt by throwing spears. So we had to learn to throw things good, and that's why we love throwing the football and the baseball and the soccer. Okay, well, maybe not so much soccer, but you get the point. We love to throw things because it's naturally ingrained to throw stuff because we had to learn how to throw good to survive in the wilds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get what I'm saying. And thank you for the cheese. Always appreciated. Remember that I also like spaghetti. What else do I want to talk about? So originally, the stream was supposed to be scheduled for Tuesday. And on Tuesday, there were 2 games about to come out that I was very excited for. Now that's Friday. Again, sorry for having the stream be delayed. One of those games actually came out, which was Last Epoch. Last Epoch is an action RPG that's heavily inspired by the Diablo series. And ever since Diablo 2, action RPG fans have been waiting for a very long time for a spiritual successor to that game, because Diablo 3 wasn't it, Diablo 4 wasn't it, Torchlight was close but not quite it, Path of Exile is it, but it's too overcomplicated. Wolcen got, I don't know what happened to Wolcen, but no one talks about Wolcen anymore. So now we got Last Epoch to try and claim the throne, as they would say. And I've been playing it for about 2 days now. And I think Last Epoch's alright. So I've only been playing offline because online's a mess right now. You can't play online because the servers are overloaded on fire constantly. That's the Helldivers for also having that same issue. Does Ratman like being petted? That is a very good question. Only pet me with consent, please. Thank you. That's really weird. Do you guys ever think about how, like, dogs... Is that a weird question? Because dogs just universally accept pets. Almost every animal accepts being petted universally. I feel like if you just walk up to a human being and start petting them, it'd be like really awkward. But does Ratman, who is not a human being, and actually Ratman, definitely not role-playing at all, like being petted? I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you, I have no idea. Shit, what was I gonna say about Last Epoch? Last Epoch is very close to being a good game. I just have one nitpick, and I think a lot of people would disagree with me about it, is that when you leave an area in Last Epoch and come back, every single enemy instantly respawns. And I hate that so much. I hated it in Diablo 4 that there was an online-only world because it was persistent enemies that never, ever went away, and they were constantly respawning. And Last Epoch does the same thing, kinda, sorta, not really. I hate that because when I'm going through these games and I'm like clearing a path through all the monsters, I love having a sense of finality to the area. If that makes any sense, like, hey, good job, you just killed everything, you can move on now. But like, if enemies are always respawning, that means, oh my god, I gotta keep on fighting. I know like the thing that you're supposed to do is not do that, but like I don't know, I just can't separate my mind from it, so it bothers me a lot. I know a lot of other people would probably just be like, oh, but Radman, that means you get to fight more things, you get to grind more, you get to get more EXP, and I'm like, no, I don't want that. I want the thing to stop. I want everyone to die when they die, okay? You know what I mean? Thank you for spaghetti. Thank you for orange soda. So that's where I'm at with Last Epoch right now. I'm hoping that they fix that. I've dug around the internet. Apparently, it's not. There's apparently some mixed consensus on whether or not enemies respawning is a bug or a feature. And some people are insinuating that it's a bug that they couldn't fix, so they turned into a feature. I hope that's not true, because wow, that's some lazy game development. But we'll see. We'll see. The Last Epoch team has some other priorities to figure out right now, such as trying to get online working. So the other thing that I want to talk about is a video game that hasn't come out yet, which I'm very excited for. And that video game is this. Hold on, give me a second. I thought I would time this better, but give me a second. Hold on. Sorry. Wait for it. Is this the Elden Ring Shadows of the Erdtree reveal trailer? Let's watch it together. You don't know how patient I've been with this, okay? Originally, I wanted to watch this on Tuesday, but I couldn't. So for 2 whole days, I basically shut myself off from the internet because I knew people would be dumb and spoil it. Alright, let's watch it. I'm excited. Please ignore the recommended videos for me on the right, because that means, that means you know what I like to watch in my spare time. Alright, live premiere. Let's go.
Peggy 16.
Peggy 16. Hey, fun fact, did you guys know that the guy who says the Peggy stuff got paid $200 to say all that? That's crazy. I wish I could be paid $200 to say like 3 syllables. Peggy 16. Peggy 18. Okay, sorry. Back to the video.
Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men.
Okay, I remember that boss. Very tough.
There is nothing more terrifying.
In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Blood of your fellows. The Erdtree faithful.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
Whoa. I don't like that. I don't like that enemy. I don't like that at all. Cool. Oriental dragon. That's neat. Guy that can throw lightning. That's also neat.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
Ooh, new spell. Those are always... Whoa! That was sick.
I presume you, too, are keen to know.
Yo, that guy's helmet? I want his helmet. That's a sick helmet.
Behind Mykola is doing here.
Oh. More man-made horrors beyond comprehension. We love those too.
Of gold shadow meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Come now, touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, it's not over yet. Hold on. All right, I think that's everything. Okay, so I did stream Elden Ring for a very brief period. I think it was only like 2 episodes. I was still working at Amazon, so I didn't really have a lot of time to like stream it. That was like a couple years ago. But I loved that game. That was one of my favorite games of that year. And I'm very excited for this DLC. One of my favorite things about Elden Ring is it feels like it was like a mishmash of all of FromSoft's... Okay, well, Lies of P felt like a mishmash of all of FromSoft's previous works, but Elden Ring also felt like that. And something that I really loved about Elden Ring was they brought over some of the movesets and animations from Sekiro. I love Ichimonji. For those of you who've never played Sekiro, that's when your character like brings up their samurai sword up above their head and swings down as hard as they can. They brought that over as like a separate moveset from one of their katanas, and that was so cool. And yes, I like using katanas in Elden Ring. Don't judge me, all right? Katanas are cool. I literally did Lies of P and I switched to a katana build because it was so cool, all right? Don't judge me. You like katanas too, don't lie. Dex builds and strength builds can coexist peacefully, okay? So I want to rewind this clip back a little bit. Let me see if I can find it. No, not that. I didn't want to see that again. I didn't need to see the man get sucked off again. That's a terrifying new enemy. Hold on, where is it? Oh, right here. Boom, 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 wha-bam! Just 3 flying kicks straight to the face. I feel like... I'm not 100% sure, but that feels like a recycled animation from Sekiro, from like one of the monks can do. I don't remember 100%, but like I'm so glad to see that they're still repeating that idea of like porting things over as like Ashes of War and stuff. I'm assuming that's an Ash of War. Those of you who don't know, an Ash of War is a special move that you can do. I'm not gonna explain Elden Ring. If you know what Elden Ring is, then you know what it is, all right? The only thing that I'm not looking forward to... Okay, wait, hold on, one more thing I want to point out. Where is it?
I presume you...
This guy right here, I love his armor set. If there's one thing that I love more than being a samurai wielding katana, it's a medieval crusader wielding a claymore, okay? Those are like my two, those are the 2 peak power fantasies for Ratman. Can I be a samurai or can I be a knight with a claymore? And this guy is definitely rocking that heavy armor, that mailed crusader aesthetic. I love bucket helms. Those of you who don't know what a bucket helm is, just you know, picture a guy wearing a bucket as a helmet. Remember Buckethead from Lies of P? Remember that guy? Yeah, picture that, okay? But like actually functional as a piece of armor. I don't know what it is. I'm just very particular about the way certain knights in heavy armor look. And this guy right here, mwah, beautiful. I can't wait to get his armor set. It's probably...
You, too, are keen to know.
Like the way it's framed, this looks like an enemy type, not necessarily like an armor. Not necessarily like something that you could like take. But who knows? Because sometimes you can wear enemy armor sets as like your own thing if you want. Okay. I think that's enough nerding out about Elden Ring. Wait, no. One more thing. I I lost it. Fuck. I lost. Sometimes you like say a thought and you're like, oh man, where did it go? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Hey, you know what? You guys want to know a fun fact? So that band that made the Cotton Eye Joe, that song was such a one-hit wonder for them that they don't all of the songs that they try to make after that are just more Cotton Eye Joe. They don't know how to make other bangers, so they just made Cotton Eye Joe again. Papa Nio, oh whatever, Papa Nio. That band's not even American. They're Swedish, by the way. What's up with Swedes making banger after banger? Okay, wait, hold on. We're getting distracted here. Concentrate, Ratman, concentrate. What was the sentence that you wanted to say? I think I remember it. I hope that this DLC does not introduce a new mega boss like Melania, because she was nuts. Melania was like absolutely positively nuts, and I did not appreciate fighting her at all. Especially because she countered my block build that I was doing, because I was roleplaying as a heavy medieval knight, as we've further established. Why am I a rat? Why did I decide to be a rat VTuber? I should have been a knight VTuber. I mean, it's not too late. I could commission myself in heavy armor if I wanted to. I just don't know if that would. I just know if that would appeal to anyone. What if I got a commission to be a knight VTuber, and then I brought the quality of the mic all the way down, so it actually sounded like I was speaking out of a bucket. You got like that tinny sound effect, because like, whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say here. Okay. One last thing I want to talk about is I'm gonna need to make a new character for Elden Ring, because the last time I played Elden Ring, I New Game Plus that stuff, and if you try to do the DLC of a FromSoft game from New Game Plus, that is a very bad idea. You will get your butt rocked, and it will not be fun. Always do the DLC on a fresh character that has not New Game Plus yet. That is Ratman's advice to you. Okay. Now I'm done with talking about other video games. We can play the main course today, which is the Elden Ring. No, which is Valhalla. I was about to say Lies of Valhalla for a second there. That's where my mind is right now. I just want more. I just want more FromSoft. If I'm gonna have to make a new character for Elden Ring, why don't I just stream myself playing more Elden Ring? That could be fun too. No. We got other games to stream. I'll talk about that later. Okay, let's play a video game. Let's play Valhalla. All right, back to the void, baby. So just give me like 3 minutes while hold on one sec. Actually, I got a cough. Okay, so give me like 3 minutes while I get everything set up. Shouldn't take very long. I am a professional streamer. I should be able to get this set up in like 5 minutes. Oh man, you know what happened earlier today? Earlier today, I was watching, because like sometimes I'm like always like watching back these streams on VOD. I'm like, oh, this is so unprofessional. I can't believe I can't get a simple scene set up running in like 5 minutes or whatever. I was watching Joel earlier today, aka Varg Skeletor, and he was having trouble getting a game to capture, and he's been streaming for over 10 years. And I'm like, ugh, that feels so gratifying. I'm glad I'm not the only one that has issues. Industry professionals. Yes, I'm calling Joel an industry professional. I consider him to be one. Also have trouble. It's not just me. Okay. Let me actually stop talking now so I can get this thing going. I notice I have this problem where okay. Okay. We got the game set up now. Ratman shut his mouth for like 5 seconds so we could finally get the game going. Let me make sure. Is the game actually working? Yes. You can see that. You can hear that. Okie dokie. Let's get right in there, shall we? Actually, before I start talking again, let me get some water in me. Always remember, always important to stay hydrated. Alright, and we're back. Okay, I just looked at how poor I am. I have exactly... Oh, you guys can't even see that. Let me move my head for you. I have $5.50 to my name, and remember, we live in the cyberpunk future where hyperinflation is real and can hurt us, and it's all because I wasted on my stupid idle wallpaper. Because I'm dumb and stupid. I didn't know. I thought it'd be worth $1,500. If something was priced at $1,500, wouldn't you think it'd be worth it? This wallpaper that I bought costs as much as this live 2D rig that you see right now talking to you. That's insane. Before we continue onward with the game, I want to talk a little bit about why this is the final stream. And it's mostly because at the rate that I play this game, and the rate that we do streams is not feasible for me to finish this in a reasonable amount of time. So on average, I get through 2 days of this game every stream. And I looked up how long it would take to beat this game. It would take me... There are 19 days in this game, and there would be 10 streams of this game. And I'm gonna be honest here, I don't think you guys want to watch me play this game for 10 streams. I mean, maybe you do. If you guys really like Valhalla and would be super sad if your day would be ruined by the fact that I'm no longer playing this game, please leave a comment and let me know. But for now, Valhalla canceled. No more Valhalla. I just can't. There's too much. There is too much of this game. And I feel like it's not really that interesting for a lot of people to watch. Unless you like listening to the sound of my voice constantly voice over other characters. There's just not that much for other people. There are more exciting games I could be playing for entertainment. Wow, Ratman, it sounds like you're just saying that because you want to engage in the algorithm. Yes. Yes, I am. At the end of the day, visual novel games are not that popular for people like me to stream. Okay. Just want to get that out of the way. If you yourself would like to continue to see what happens to Jill, Dorothy, Dana, Big D, I can remember the characters, Gillian, Say, Kira Miki, definitely didn't cheat there because her name's right there. You can buy the game yourself and support indie game devs. Alright, let's go. Wait, before we go to work, we gotta check our phone. Very important. Gotta check Reddit. A white knight just beat me up. I'm crying right now. Let me tell you my story. I saw this homeless guy, and then he started doing open Gundam style. What do I do? Alright, I'm crying right now. Let me tell you my story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. Wow, look at this wallet tax. TLDR. Wait, actually TLDR, what the heck? Yo, look at this rant. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I just had to line up for my hours just buy milk. And I finally got out there, agreed with 3 white knights stopped me. That's my idea. I want to check my bag to see if I was in a scalper. Once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service. And just like, what the heck, man? Why would they have that on me? There's no enforced conscription. More doesn't make any sense. Because they didn't have it, they asked me for money. I was planning on drugs with me. I forced to refuse. They read their patients. One of them hit me in the temple to gun. I was being that crazy on the floor. Just like my groceries left. Holy shit, man. I hate this. I hate this so much. I'm gonna leave this hellhole. I'm so tired of this every day. Rule number 1, no trauma dumping in chat, so banned. Rightfully banned. Good job, admins. Thank you. Streaming Chan thread. Did anyone else see last night's escapade? She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. The bartender was a cutie, but man is she full of herself. Don't care, I'm going next week and asking her for a date. We all know you won't. Hey, pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask anyone out. Isn't she still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender's been telling everyone they need to be careful with the words. Lel. I wonder if there's illegal activity going on there. Like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. True, still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This city. Haha, am I right, guys? At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. Remember, kids, if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Mario told me that, and I trust Mario more than I trust my own dad, honestly. That's not true. I love my dad. I was just saying that have comedic effect. My dad's listening to this. I'm sorry. I love you, Dad. Alright, the Apollo Bank is being attacked, and no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a coward. Do we get any sources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb. Wait. I'm posting from the site? So this guy, when he made this post, he was actually there in the hostage situation. Okay, no, that doesn't necessarily mean they could just be like looking through a window or something, but still, that's crazy. They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters. That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a false flag to blame the opposition? Dang. That's another reason why I kind of want to stop playing this game. The writing in this game is very, very... This game came out in 2016, and it's very, very 2016-ish, if that makes any sense. Like, there's a certain level of, now Ratman sounding is gonna sound woke here, I know, ha ha ha. But like, there's a certain level of like, artifacts of internet culture are left behind in a lot of these conversations, because this game was written and released in 2016, and it's just like, Ratman doesn't talk like that anymore. Ratman has grown up and matured. At least I like to think I've grown up and matured since 2016. So, I don't know. Some of the dialogue in this game is kind of cringe, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Kimberly, let's go. Hijack screens at downtown Casanova announced what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that currently unidentified bombers are already inside the building. Hey, by the way, if you guys are wondering why it takes Ratman so long to play this game, this is why, because I read all of this world building detail stuff. The White Knight counterterrorism unit has responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was in lockdown by an external network attack. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTUs told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Wow. I can't wait for a hostage to come over as a customer. Wow, that would be crazy, right? Hi everyone. We take your security seriously here at the Island Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Blah blah blah. Ooh, pollution to reach historic levels next year. Oh, let's go. You love a good microplastic in your sandwich, right? I know y'all do. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Village City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution. Our contamination level will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming rate. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. Well then. It's a cyberpunk dystopia, why am I not surprised? I think we read these already, right? I'm gonna read through these quicker because it's just Kira and Miki. I don't really care that much. Oh yeah, we read these already. What Kurimiki does to relax, blah blah blah, yep. Okay, I want to do one thing though. By the end of the stream, I'm gonna buy the Alex Yick figurine, cause like, I'm not gonna be playing this game anymore, so who cares? Let's just buy it and see what happens. Blah blah blah. Alright. I browse the internet, let's get that bread. Saturday, December 17th. Good evening. Hey, I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Well, things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. So true, Jill. Now, Jill's a businesswoman. She knows how to do stuff. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope, I wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. That girl's still here? Yep. Oh, Streamer Chan is still here. Let's go. So would you mind doing that for me? Yes, I do mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. So what I'm wondering now is if she's blackout drunk because I did that by giving her a drink with too much Karmatrine, or if that's like just scripted to happen naturally. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Oh, where am I? Oh, great, Streaming Chan's awake. Oh right, the shoddy downtown bar. Let's see, all my gear's in place. And neither my pants nor my panty, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Alright, I'm kicking her out of here. Good evening. Evening? Oh well, it's the best night or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry about it. You're so nice, flat bartender. Stop calling me that. I'm not even a woman I'm getting offended to. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Get out of here. Get out of here. Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. The moon, it burns. Can that happen? Can the moon be so bright that it hurts your eyes? I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible into the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A bottle of absinthe I had at home. I went to have it appraised, but the guy said that without the label, there's not that much value to it. Still though, it's a nice bottle of absinthe. I see. By the way, I don't know how to pronounce that word, so sorry if I screwed that up. Are you gonna serve it today? It looks like the absinthe can be detected by the station's database, so it's not counterfeit. I'll serve it only if customers ask for it. Sounds good. Want me to serve you a glass? I'll pass. That's not my kind of thing. Well then, I'll be in my office, and you be careful with that thing. Okay then. Whatever. Whatever, I don't care about the playlist anymore. It's been like 3 streams of this, I don't care about the playlist. That's right, Jill. No one here to judge you on your lame one-liners. I know how that feels. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming. I just realized she is working at the bar all by herself. I've never been in a situation where I had to do like a customer or like a public facing job and I was literally by myself. That's kind of terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. Especially because it's like a bar. That's a brain? That is a brain in a jar? You don't even have a mouth? How? Okay, let's just see what happens. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get for you? Don't discriminate to people just because they're brains in jars, alright? That's almost as bad as being racist. Let's see. I'll have a green fairy. Green fairy? Blue fairy, sorry. The absinthe bottle distracted me. Are you sure you don't want the absinthe? Because you were staring at it. How do I actually serve this? Here you go, 1 absinthe. I know he said blue fairy, but like he was eyeing the absinthe. Listen, I don't have eyes, but I can still see, and that's not what I ordered. I'll keep that in mind. So, how you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured... How? Where are his arms? How? Yes, and how do you drink? What is going on here? And eat. I have the same system that Lillim do. Can I ask you something, Mr. or Mrs. Taylor? Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask... Oh great, the brain in the jar is hitting on me. That's wonderful. Would you rather date someone that's ugly, or would you rather date a brain in a jar? I think I'd rather go for the brain in the jar, to be honest. No preconceived notions of appearance at all. Just pure personality, baby. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You're a brain in a jar, right? Oh my god, Jill, you can't just ask people if their brains in jars, come on. I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So how? Why? Well, what happened? What, does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these types of situations. You're seeing one of the 5 great living ball of brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature, all while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked too many questions, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just want to take a walk for the first time in a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill? Haha, cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today, what with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did you? Yeah, but that's my job, that's different. I gotta pay money. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic, did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all, just that, you know, I've never seen a brain in a jar before. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. Aww. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I could ever before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? Alright, chat. You're on your deathbed, and your doctor comes up to you, the year is 2100, and they say to you, you can either die now in your frail human body, or continue to exist as a brain in a jar. What would you do? Because I'm gonna be honest here, both fates are equally terrifying and like ideal. Because on one hand, death is scary. I'd like to continue living. On the other hand, how long do I have to be in a brain in a jar? I don't want to be like that forever, you know. Immortality is not good. I've seen many animes. I've seen a lot of media where people get the really, really bad short end of the stick from becoming immortal. Now, obviously, if you're a brain in a jar, you're not actually immortal. But you know, you could end up in a condition where you would have wished you could have died. Like, what if you just like... What if a kid like throws your brain jar into the ocean and you gotta sit there and wait forever until someone finds you again? I'd rather die. I wonder. You want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright then, yeah, I'll make you happy. Hold on, I'm thinking. So they said that they have the same system as a Lilim does to process intake? What does that mean? Like, how does a Lilim process that then, you know? Because I'm still not, oh, whatever. I'm thinking too hard about it. This is a scene that's being played up for comedy, and I'm thinking way too hard about it. There you go. One beer for the brain in the jar. Ah, yes. No matter what happens, beer's always good. It's interesting though, just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I thought about that too. Do you think the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like waking up someplace else and so on? That's a really, now we're getting into like some Soma existential stuff, man. Yo, if y'all want to play like an existential horror game, go play Soma. That's a good video game. If you did a brain upload, would your brain remember the upload and know that they're an upload? I mean, they'd have to, right? That is an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilim. Hey, can you, if we ever get to the future and we make like anthro personas that are like look really cool and they're not just like weird uncanny valley monster humans, can someone do that to me? Can someone upload my brain into a rat? Thank you. Not an actual rat, a really cool looking anime style rat anthro, okay? Just to be clear here, not an actual rat. I would like to have a lifespan of longer than 2 years, thank you. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilim. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes him look more creepy than any— yeah, see, exactly, that's the type of fate I don't want. They aren't transferring his identity or anything though, just wiring him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look pretty creepy. How do you see yourself? I mean, there has to be a way you see other people, right? But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how'd you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? I'm so glad when I talk about things in the game and then the game like repeats it back, I'm like, yeah, we're on the same wavelength, let's go. It was quite a shock actually. It didn't last too long though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. Then why are you ordering beer? If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilim can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brain to reduce the input speed to their body. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Okay, yeah, I see your point. Hey, Jill. Oh, Alma. Yo, Alma, check it out. Check out this sick brain in the jar. Isn't this awesome? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Now when you put it that way, why, hello there, beautiful. This brain in the jar is rizzing up everyone, and I love it. Whoa. Oh, you hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. Only 5 in the world, remember that. I mean, I did work as someone in Lilim maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't you worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Oh my god, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's actually doing it. I mean, sorry, I'm assuming the brain's gender, but I'm just gonna call it a he. I'm sorry. Taylor is gender neutral, so I can do whatever I want, alright? And it's also my stream. I can do whatever I want. Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. Well, hey, that's alright. Just get a paper bag over it and draw whatever you want. Easy peasy. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding, it'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink. What will you have? I'll have a cobalt velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Also because I'm a brain in a jar and I can't get drunk. Alrighty then. 1 cobalt velvet. Blah blah blah. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks. On the rocks. Mix that shit up. 1 cobalt velvet. Your drink, ma'am. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. So true, Alma, so true. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about 1.5 years, if my memory serves right. Okay, I just want to say, imagine being a brain in a jar, and imagine being an a-hole. That is how you get tipped over and die. So obviously Taylor has to be nice to everyone that they meet, otherwise they get tipped over. Really, one would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. So you just started coming here and that was it. Well, the first time I came here, the other guy, speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. Anyway, Gillian's out somewhere or something. Anyway, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know, I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We're roommates. No, that's not what we click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kinda sad though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and we gotta go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. You know what, Taylor? You're a cool guy. Bye. Sorry, cool brain in a jar. Please come again. That Taylor was nice. A bit weird at first though. Apparently 1 of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. I can't believe I actually met one. Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. But your name starts with an A? Hey, don't think too much about it, alright? I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlota is the eldest one, and then there's Diana just before me. Then comes Eva, at the bottom lies I'm sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. Okay, so I'm assuming it's 5 sisters, one of them was trans and turned into a man, I'm assuming? You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carletta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I need a break from everything that's been going on with them. You live with them? No. But I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm just gonna call her Evie. But Evie and Bernie do, not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister Diana just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Dang! Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't even think about that when she married a guy she had only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? Oh, come on, Jill. Don't tell me you don't know what a kiss cam is. I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us. Instead of kissing me, he proposed. Oh, don't do that. No, don't do that. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. Okay, so maybe maybe I'm weird, but if I ever was going to propose to a woman, I would not do it in public. I would do it in private because I feel like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong here. Feel free to call me out. But I feel like when you're asking a woman to marry you in public, what you're low-key relying on is like social pressure to like not, because like if she says no, it looks really bad for the whole relationship and everyone involved. Like if you're in a restaurant or like wherever, right? Or a stadium, like it's happening here. Do it in private so there's no like pressure, you know? Am I making any sense? I hope that made sense. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. I, honest to God, can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know, proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for segs. See, what happened here was he was an organ farm. He wanted you to say yes, so you go to the honeymoon where no one's around, then take your organs. Clearly that's what's happening. Never underestimate the lengths of a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh, some bottle of absinthe I found at home. It's unlabeled, so it's not that valuable. Do you know how to serve it? I'd usually need some kind of spoon to perch a cube of sugar, but the station does all that for me. You want some absinthe? Sure, let's try it. I already know how to do it because I tried to give this to the brain in the jar earlier. Ta-da! Careful, it's a strong drink. I'll tell you if it's strong or not. And indeed it is. Holy shit. You okay? I'll be fine. I've had worse in college. What did you do in college, by the way? Jaeger bombs, giant taco pizzas, a cute student teacher. We all did a cute student teacher at some point in college. I'm talking about studies, woman. I know. I'm a computer engineering dropout. Dropout? I was getting fed up with the whole make programs for other people thing. I see. Alright, now's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad is split amicably. My mom's a violinist. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spend most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Oh, didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said that's it one day and I stopped. Oh my god, the same exact thing happened to me. So when I was in elementary school, there was like this weird like program that they were running where every kid had to learn and try to learn an instrument. And for whatever reason, I was just like, screw it, cello. I want to play the cello. I don't care. So yeah, I had to play the cello. And I just never stopped playing cello until around high school. And then in high school, I was just like, you know what? No more cello. I'm done. That was it. I'm thankful for the cello lessons that my teachers gave me. I did actually learn how to read music a little better. But unfortunately, a lot of my dexterity from that is like gone. I don't like I could not play a song for you right now, no matter how hard I tried. Also, I hate having to tune instruments. That's garbage in my opinion. If I had to pick up an instrument again, it would probably be something that doesn't require tuning. I think all instruments require tuning though, so I guess I'm never playing an instrument. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family lives in France. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Should I even bother? Mon agression est plein d'aiguilles. Good enough. Mon agression est plein d'aiguilles. Ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know, I can't speak French. Jill, you pranked me. Jill actually just pranked me. She probably just Made me say like a racist slur or something. God damn. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by, but you'll be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kinda lucky, you know. All of my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. Yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family's ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker? Oh, you make it sound exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please call me a mixologist. I think that'd be really cool. Well, apparently Jill disagrees with me. Alright. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of the systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world. They need security, and I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal, but it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job, sheesh. What made you become a hacker? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point they started feeling kinda samey. So when I started college, I took a course in system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles, and it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. It's less actiony than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? You need something non-alcoholic. I want to play it safe with the whole absence thing. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like, I've always wondered, what do you guys think these ingredients taste? Okay, this might be a dumb question. Maybe some of these might be real life ingredients, I don't know. So carmetrine is alcohol. Adelhyde is sweet tasting, I guess? Adelhyde has to be sweet tasting because it's literally 4 of these in the drink, right? Hold on one sec. 4 adelhydes, 1 Flannery, no carmetrine, all aged and mixed. There you go, 1 blue fairy. Here you go. I hope I haven't spiced this one up. Alma, please. You gotta trust me, girl. Hey, Jill, what's the worst thing that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? I don't know, I guess someone killed? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money. No tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind of person to spend too much things and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that, oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? That's a pretty good offer. I would take that, Jill. We could be roommates. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken, having to move my liquor collection, never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in. Like, it's very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know? I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now, I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come with? Ooh, you're inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken from my break. Damn, Jill, calm down. Fine, let's go. Hey boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Alright, Jill takes her break, that means I take my break too. Sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Yo, Vinny Vine sauce reference? Let's go. I really doubt that. I really doubt that. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really now? He's a crackhead too? It's a bit complicated. Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. Can't tell with some people, sadly. Why'd he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debt. Bank oh no, he invested in NFTs? Gosh darn it. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. My guy, go live with your parents. They can get you the medicine. I just don't get what's up with him. I need some service. It's the horny bot. It's Dorothy. I'm here. You don't have to scream, Dorothy. Ho. Were you two hanging out the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you. Do you dislike my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say. Alright. Oh, Rosebird. Welcome to the stream. Hi, how's it going? Okay, sweet and alcohol-free. What do we got? Sort by flavor, sort by sweets, sugar rush. Okay. 2 Adelhydes, 1 powdered delta will do it. Wait, hold on one sec. Sweets. Oh, we can go over Blue Fairy. Another one. Nope, that has Carmetrine in it. We don't want that. Nope, also nope. Sure, why not? Okay, so 2 Adelhydes, 1 powdered delta. Hold on, I want to see something real quick. So earlier I theorized that any drink with Adelhyde in it must taste sweet. Does that mean... Oops, hold on one sec. Sorry, this is really hard to navigate. Okay, so it looks like Adelhyde is sweet. Bronson is bitter. Powdered Delta would be sour then? Powdered Delta. Powdered Delta. I might be wrong. Okay, Adelhyde is sweet. Bronson is bitter, right? That would mean Flannery. The green one is spicy then? Ah, no, it's just a theory I'm working with. I might be wrong. Yes, it is $150 for a drink because we live in a society. That's okay. We have hyperinflation. Okay, so what was I making again? This was a sweet drink, a Sparkle Star, 2 Adelhydes, 1 powdered delta, no Carmetrine, aged, mixed. Boom. There we go. Here you go. Alright, stop crying. Dorothy, stop crying. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? Of Arabia? A friend of mine, he's a vending machine. Dorothy, you are friends with a vending machine? I understand you're a robot, so that's a little different for you, but... Ugh. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely, and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. They made hyperinflation from Fallout into a real thing. Well, this game takes place in the future, so it's not... Hey, who turned off my TV? Who turned off my TV? There we go. This game takes place in the future, so we're not quite there yet. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. You're also a robot. You're also a robot who I think is programmed to do that, so I don't know. Isn't it dangerous? I'm still like not... For anyone who's like watching me play this and like knows a lot about Valhalla, it's probably frustrating to hear me say things like robots don't have feelings, but like, I don't know. I straight up don't know enough about this world. I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? Hey, Dorothy, there is nothing wrong with social engineering, okay? That is a form of hacking as well. No, of course not. I've always been curious about being I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that, I had a jam. I'm not reading that out loud. Oh, good for you, Dorothy. I'm glad your science experiment was successful. Okay then, let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Okay. First I do some research on the target. 05. Servers. How the information is stored and you wonder if the bulb lit up? That's a good question. Hey, fun fact. Don't put glass in places that don't belong. Otherwise, you'll probably have to go to a hospital. Just saying. Yes, I'm aware that says OS and not 05. I'm dyslexic, okay? No. There've been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and other vulnerable computers I find all the way. And after that, I start testing the network. I have a feeling I know what Dorothy's next line is gonna be, but let's wait. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as I don't trigger any alarms. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. And how do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. Dude, I am actually falling asleep reading this too. I can use info someone already gave me, but the usual way is using a buffer overflow. What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Oh, that was not the expectation I was that was not the reaction I was expecting. Oh, I see. So Dorothy was actually I see. Goals? I don't know about goals, but Sorry, I got carried away. Okay, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really. I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you record yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really detailed voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilim are an unexploited market. Wow, Dorothy, you've predicted the VTuber ASMR algorithm on YouTube. Good job, Dorothy. Okay, chat. Okay, today I have this water bottle. I'm gonna deep throat this water bottle. I'm gonna choke and die and record it all for you. And I need you guys to call 911 so they can retrieve my body and put it in the morgue. Okay, here we go. Okay, this bit's over. I'm sorry. And for anyone wondering, yes, I did actually deep throw a water bottle just now to do that. Speaking of which, it's time for some water. Let us drink water in the correct way. Why deep throat when I can do a light bulb? Because I just said you can't put glass objects in your body or you will die, okay? Shoot, there was something I wanted to say when... Alright, whatever. I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here. Gotta go. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay. I don't know since preschool. It just so happened they got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I will take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Hey, you know what? That was alright. Dorothy was alright today. Nothing too horny. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Such a small, yet comfortable place. Guys, look, it's the Riddler! It's the Jonkler! Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather. I don't know why, but every single character I have not been doing voices for some reason, I've been giving this guy a unique voice, whatever. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Truly, a real persona non grata. Why he got a question mark? Are they stupid? Sometimes people just need reminders of what their names are. Look, his name's question mark, question mark, question mark. That's just his name. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical, I now hate this person. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus 10. Man, I remember when I used to work in my parents' restaurant, I actually did not like the people who ordered things by like say like a number 79 or like an L15 or number S2 large. I actually did not like those people. I would prefer if you just said the name of the thing. But if you prefer ordering like that, you should keep doing it anyway. Don't let Ratman dissuade you, alright? I understand for some people it's actually easier because they got like social anxiety or whatever. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. Well, obviously it's drink number 17, right? Or is it? So bad touch is number 1. He wants a 17, that's a Piano Man. Of course he wants a Piano Man. Of course this stuck up guy wants a Piano Man. Of course he does. Ugh. Alright, here you go. 1 Piano Man. One, 2, 3. On the rocks, and we mix, swirl, mix. Is there a lore reason for having a question mark? I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure it out. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink if I thought it was, and I think it isn't. Ooh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, Mr. I'm Armando, Virgilio Armandio. See? I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. I hate this man already. We don't live in Japan. You don't have to do that. First name Man, last name Rat. You must now call me Man Rat. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Man Rat sounds awful. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw that this place is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls, the golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. I'm gonna like throw up if I have to keep doing this voice. Bond names the James. Yes, that is true. James Bond also refers to himself like that sometimes. The name is Bond. James Bond. Was James Bond actually being a weeb? Who knows? We have some arcade machines at the corner, by the way. No. You're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other, coming. But that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. Virgilio, you are so dumb. You are so dumb and stupid. There are so many mammals out there that do actually eat their own kind. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, not rats! Literally rats! You are talking to a rat. Rats will eat their own young in times of stress to conserve matter. Sorry, not conserve matter, conserve resources. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that ain't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed. See? Good example, Jill. Good example. If this were Family Feud, this is the part where we clap. Good answer, good answer. Takes over a pride? You can't take over pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up. Not zoologist, bartender. Excuse me, mixologist. We have confirmed. I prefer mixologist. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No. And Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group where halogens are in the periodic table? Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. This guy's an actual idiot. Like, he is actually an idiot. I think the question mark, someone earlier in chat said that is the question mark because he's an idiot. I think that actually might be it. Okay then, I give up. 17 is us. Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23 chromosomes? Why is this guy like this? Okay, hold on. We live in the future, okay? We live in the cyberpunk future. In today's world, we have Google. We can just fact check this stuff. Why is this guy running around being so confidently wrong? What is going on? He's actually stupid. Roseburb, I can't say your comment out loud, but that's funny. I like that one. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal. It's prime numbers, not primal numbers. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Okay. Of course. Of course this guy wants a fedora drink. Of course. By the way, he's paying $500 for these, so we're just gonna give it to him and not complain, alright? 1 plum fume. Here you go. Fedora for a man that wears a fedora. Huh. You didn't. Wait, you did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How so? Please elaborate, Mr. 17. What if we're already dead? Both of us. What if we've been in a coma this whole time and nothing is real? Wah. If you're reading a theory on the internet about your favorite media and their theory is that everything was a coma and not real, go dislike their video. Just dislike their video for me, thanks. What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we were not in fact in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some made-up stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? I agree, Jill. I agree. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a close-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. I don't think it means that. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy the new world. Get this guy out of here. A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Careful. And that's gunshots. Oh boy, we live in a nice neighborhood, don't we? Hey Jill, come here a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of Wait, 5 gigabytes? Is that how we process news in the future? We do it by data amounts. About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several white knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counterterrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corps' CEO on the subject, but until then... That's crazy. That's crazy. And hey, while the world goes to shit, I'ma just sit here and tend to my bar. Cause that's all I can do, baby. That's all anyone can do, really. Really puts things in perspective, huh? I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. I agree, Dana. I agree. What if they break in? Then we shoot them. They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system, and also Dana has a robot arm and can wrestle 5 bears all at once, so I think we'll be fine. And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Thank you. I'll get to the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Okay, so we know that Jill kinda has a crush on Dana. Does Dana feel the same way? Because that'd be very interesting. Alright, let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zancanto on hand. Isn't that the name of Ichigo's sword in Bleach? Wait, what? What is the name of Ichigo's sword? It's Isn't it Zanpanto with a P? This is Zancanto with a K. I don't know. I'm a fake Bleach fan. I wouldn't know, honestly. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Sleep tight. I'll protect you. $300 bonus. Thank you, Dana. Thank you very much. Hey, you know what? That was a really short day. Normally the days go on way longer. Huh, interesting. Hey, you know what? Maybe today we can actually do 3 days instead of 2 days. That'd be nice. This is still the final Valhalla stream, though. I am not changing on that. Sorry. Rise and shine. Good morning, Dana. It's 11 a.m., though. That's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. Hey, 11 a.m. is a fine time to wake up. I agree. I need more water. I've been doing way too much talking. I need more water, sorry. That's morning for me on the weekends. And any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. Okay, real talk. Whenever you wake up is morning, alright? If you wake up at 2 p.m. and do your business and then go to bed at 5 a.m., I'm not here to judge you, alright? As long as you get your shit done, who cares? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu Corps' president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed. I'm gonna burp. Okay, good, I muted in time. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out and it's not really safe, but it was a lot worse last night. There also seems to be some civilian force That's a very okay, look, that word right there, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word on YouTube. That's a very strong word to say. It's got the historical baggage with it. There also seems to be civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. So like, so for those of you who haven't like been keeping up with the stream, a White Knight is like a really, really high-ranking member of a police force. You just killed one. I'll ever play Disco Elysium. Is stuff about to go down? Is stuff about to go down? I'm scared. I'm actually scared. Should we be worried about Gil, the guy who might be a fugitive running from the law during a time of the crisis? Yeah, we should be worried. That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say even safer wherever he is. You know what? That's actually a good point, Dana. That's actually a good point. Are we gonna work today? hey, yo, there's a White Knight hanging from a freaking city wire. Should we work today? No, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Hey, let's go. Hey, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Alright then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. Oh! I was not expecting this. And here we have completely changed format now. Hey! So that's what my face looks like. I mean, we've seen my face before, but this is the first time we've seen it like this. Cool. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Hmm? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit, mostly thank you for helping me, watch some bad movies, you know how it is. Well, I have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did. Dana, you're gonna love my apartment. I spent all my money on a Hatsune Miku wallpaper, $1,500, worth it. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. Oh? To more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me. You want one? Hey, Jill, why are you smoking? Jill, come on. Sorry, I don't smoke. Based Dana, let's go. Thanks. Say, how is the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh right, boss, you're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home. Oh no! Well, I guess we're just gonna have to share the kotatsu and put our feet together. Gosh darn, what a shame. It wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago and it was too big for me. Oh, we could also work it like that too. I'm just trying really hard to wingman Jill and Dana together, okay? Which is really stupid because I have no input on the story. It moves along regardless. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where'd you get this one? I don't know, some flea market agent. Jill, don't tell me you got her the shirt that says slut on it. Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use, it just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Oh look, there's 17 coming up again. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? Right, she's an android. Right. 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Okay, Dana. Okay. You would rock a slut hoodie? See, I wish I had the confidence to do that. Not happening. Alright, let me go change into something more comfortable. Take your time. Kitty! Hey Jill, there's a blue-eyed massive black fur glaring in my general direction. Well, that's just 4. He's just very wary of new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. Kitty! Pet the kitty! He'll warm up quickly though, just give him some time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes and a black cat. They usually have green. Yeah, kinda weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. You got any pets, boss? Is that true? Do black cats mostly have green eyes? I thought they mostly had yellow eyes. Well, I guess yellow and green are kind of similar looking. Oh, so Dana's just casually dropping that she had a bear as a pet. Oh, okay, sure. Uh-huh. Appropriate reaction, Jill. Good old Bosco. Hey, shout out to all the bears named Bosco out there. He kept intruders away better than any dog. Yeah. Hey, this picture here isn't something you see every day. What? Oh, me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's... the one on the right is Lenore, my ex. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Oh, Jill, you look so happy in this picture. What happened? Is this pic recent or... Like, just look at Jill compared to like this versus this. That's so nice. This is, not this. This is depressing. Actually, that's from 3 to 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27, what'd you expect? That's what they say, that's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. Did you two break up in good terms? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say that ended with both of us saying mean things. Aww. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. Dang. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away, haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing, and you look so happy. Why have her picture out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off of something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else press against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chests, listening to them breathe as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you pretend. This music is not fitting, I just want to say. This music is not fitting for this. I don't know, I felt nostalgic. Then I felt miserable. I'll just put this away then. Good call, Dana, good call. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's a bit too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I can face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. Hey, what's that on the table? Oh, those are my tax returns, so look at those. It looks like an envelope. It's nothing. Nothing. Now give that back to me. Okay, alright then. It's either tax returns or porn. It's one or the other. I saw nothing. Don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Dang, even over here I can't escape Kiramiki. Gosh darn it. Anyway, dang. You got a lot of beer. Why not tax porn? I don't know of anyone who thinks of tax in a pornographic way, but if you can manage to do that, good on you, buddy. Good on you. Anyway, dang, you got a lot of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts on a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. Agihal. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. Aw, someone in my chat said that speech just made them miss their GF. Aw. So I am forever alone currently. Never been with a significant other. So in a lot of video games and media where they talk about missing their ex or having difficulty with their relationship, it all sort of like goes over my head and I can't really relate. So earlier I actually mentioned Disco Elysium. There's a scene in Disco Elysium. If you haven't played it, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry about that. There's a scene in Disco Elysium where the main character starts to like have a dream about their ex. And apparently if you've been in a breakup, that scene absolutely destroys you. It did not do anything for me, but I've heard a lot of tales about how that absolutely broke some people. I could imagine that. Coco, I mentioned this last stream too, but Coco also broke me. That movie where the little boy has to take care of his grandma with dementia or whatever. It's like a very small plot point, but that movie absolutely broke me. Okay. Anyway, let's stop being broken people and let's drink beer. Hell yeah. And if you can't see what it says behind my head, it says drink. So there you go, just in case you didn't know. You'll add that to your reason to play Disco Elysium? Why? Because you want to cry? I mean, there's a lot of things in that game that might make you cry. If you're like a minority that faces a lot of repression, not repression, what's the word? Suppression. That game may also make you cry. There's a lot in that video game that's like very heavy. Anyway, back to a different video game. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one's more of a Pilsner. In English, please. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Dunno, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Is this one made with that, what was the name of that liquid you use at the bar again? Carmatrine. Wait, Dana, you work at the... You are my boss. How do you not know this? Nutriogenic Diochemical Lidogonol, or NDL. Needle, aka needle, a little needle. It was a supplement, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the There is a lot to unpack in this sentence. It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the maiden kiss polluted water supplies. I know we live in a cyberpunk dystopia, but every time they throw out sentences like that casually, I just go, this is a messed up world we live in. What the heck, man? Jesus Christ. The effects of the pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went to mass. Oh, okay, it's only temporary, guys. We only had all of the water supply in the world polluted temporarily. Okay. But the PTC still commissioned it for use in bars. And is this one made with it? Let's see, yep. Here it is near the end. NDL and cornstarch. I know there's a giant drink, but there's a reason why I'm trying not to have Jill drink here. I want her to be a better person. Let's try not to go into alcoholism, alright? I'm gonna see if the game lets me. It serves as a stabilizer if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. I see. And I just realized something. What's that? Jill, you're a nerd! Guilty as charged. There's my alcohol collection if you feel like anything else. These bottles over there? I can't afford a fancy fridge or whatever, so I gotta put them in plain sight. I'm guessing if some authority on alcohol came in here, he'd stab me for crimes against beverages or something. Anyway, many of them are still drinkable. I could get you some of the absinthe I brought if you want. I'm not an Oscar Wilde kind of person, sadly. I'm more of a Theodore Roosevelt kind of girl. I'm glad in the cyberpunk future we can still throw out Theodore Roosevelt and Oscar Wilde as references. Ugh, hello John, how's it going? You came nice and early this stream today. I have a teddy bear in my closet, but I don't think you can drink it. Nah, that's why. Oh, you do? I'm not ashamed of Dr. Fluff, but it just so happens I have a cat. And I don't want the bear's fillings spilled all over the place. Oh. Anyway, beer's fine, don't worry. If you say so. Hey, where did that collection come from anyway? Calling it a collection is too generous, I think. I got it from my grandpa. He made a will where the only thing stipulated was that I got them. That's sweet. I've already downed some of it over the years though. You know what? I'll drink once. Alright. I've already downed some of it over the years though. Half of them have been colored water instead of alcohol. I guess you need to be an expert or something to notice the difference. Yeah, make sure the water's in the right color though. Bottom line, if you want to taste anything from it, let me know. Too kind. On a side note, it surprises me that you kept that poster of me in your room. Yes, can we address the fact that you keep a poster of your boss in your room? What is up with that, Jill? I know you got a crush on your boss, but still. Also, why does Zeta have a poster of herself? That's weird, man. Chog chog. And even more, you hung it in plain sight. Oh my god, Jill, you are such an idiot. You invited Dana over and you didn't put the poster away? Girl, what are you doing? When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot on the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny. Because it's like if someone gave you, I don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, then you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. Hey, what? No steamy nights of passion? Well, not since a year ago, I think. I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go punch them. No, nothing like that. Different kind of mess. Get you a girlfriend that's willing to punch your problems away for you. That's true love right there. Anyway, it's an uncomfortable mess, and not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. Did you just call me dildo face? Time to drink. That's what friends are for. Hey boss, be honest with me here. About what? Who is Gil? Can we talk about our Hong Kong riot-causing guy? Why are we harboring a fugitive from Hong Kong? What's going on here? What do you mean? You know what I mean. Who is he? Oh yeah, that. Well, I have a couple ideas. I know for certain that Gil was in the Hong Kong riots, and he took part in the anti-riot force before defecting. That should give me a clue as to who he is, but time to drink. But so far, I've only found out about one such defector, and he didn't leave Hong Kong for at least 4 years. I also know for certain that Gil was in England and France during that time frame, and it's always like that when I think I have a clue as to who he is. Something else comes up that contradicts the evidence. That guy is trouble with a capital T. I agree, Dana. A bit, yeah. Drink. Ugh, I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. You can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much though. There's 3 things I know for certain. 1, he can take care of himself. 2, you can sincerely trust him. And 3, he absolutely hates bell pepper. I'll drink to that. He does. Okay, really dumb question. Sorry that I'm ruining the mood of this scene. When they got the sound of, is there like a default sound effect for water entering down your throat, or did someone have to like get really close to the microphone while drinking something and record that? Because I've done that sometimes too on my stream where I'm not thinking and I forget to mute myself while I drink and you can hear my throat. Here, let me try it right now. Time to drink. Roseburb, don't say that's hot, alright? Hey, you need a voice actor? I could do some voice acting for you. Yeah, just let me be the guy that chugs drinks so you could use it for whatever sound effect you want. Ha ha ha. No, we're not doing that. Man, what a baby. Oh, he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. Anyway, how'd you meet like a guy like that? He showed up in the door of the bar. You what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation. Okay, levitation potion. Got it. It's a thing that exists. Okay, moving on. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. What? I don't know what he did, but he was really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. He looked hot. Dang. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value. I judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally covering his ass, so like he didn't have pants on, you gotta like get your hands over him, or like give him a towel. Okay. What surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her. Alma. Her name's Alma. She ain't just some walking pair of boobies. Come on. See, Ratman remembers that. See, Ratman, pay attention to date. He's not just staring at the honkers. I remember people's names. She's a nice girl, you know? I don't think she's young enough to be called a girl. Says the girl who's eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. By the way, I just want to say, I was criticizing the game earlier because I didn't like reading the internet posts. This writing is more in line with what I like. It's much more casual, but not like casual cringe like the internet posts were, just like casual. I don't know how to explain myself. Maybe I'm just biased because the 2 people in this scene that are talking are lesbians. I don't know. It makes me think of kind of jealous that she has such a close relationship with them, to be honest. You have bad relations with your family? Drink. We're talking about family. It's time to drink. I need one whole beer for this. Also, please don't lock me into a bad decision if I get totally flat out drunk. Alright. Anyway. Not bad exactly. But I'm not really close to anyone aside from my mom, dad, and aunt. But back to Alma, I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean, she's so bent into finding one, I can't help but want her to be successful. I see. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Yeah, Dorothy. She intrigues me though. I've seen a lot of sex workers over the years and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes it to with such childish excitement, almost like she's a robot programmed to enjoy it. I've kinda noticed that too, but then again, Lilim can be weird. You think? Lilim operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they have attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you know what I mean. Well, I didn't see it that way. Hey, aside from this, Dorothy's a DFC-72. It's a social interaction model. Lilim get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose. See? See, that's exactly what I was saying. Are you a human being if you're just a bunch of if-then statements? Come on. That's actually a really good question. Whatever, I've talked about this before. We're not gonna have like a 2-hour diversion from this. I'm not gonna be stunlocked for 2 hours because of robot rights, alright? I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilim's a bit weird though. It is? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of automatons. Well, you see, Dana, Lilith was the first human being, so Lilim is created in the image of the first female. Or something like that, I don't know. Shoutouts to all the VTubers out there, shoutouts to all the female VTubers out there who have the name Lilith, Lilim, Lily, Lil whatever, or some variation. There's a ton of them out there. Because they're all trying to establish the same thing. And shoutouts to Alucard's succubus. What am I trying to say here? Isn't in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, isn't the succubus that tries to steal Alucard's memories also named Lilith? Or something like that? Wait, what am I talking about? The first human was named Eve. Wait, I'm so dumb. What am I... Rayman doesn't know anything. He's moving on, I'm sorry. Let's drink. Rayman said something dumb on stream, so it's time to drink. Hey, by the way, just a tip. Bots and dolls are considered slurs. Oh, I didn't know that. Bot. Okay, well I can't say that word, but calling them a bot is calling them that, and calling them a doll is like calling them fake. Thank you for the advice. Yeah, you could really tell this game was made in 2016. Right, so the first human male was named Adam, and the first human female was named Eve, not Lilith. I don't know what I was thinking with that. That aside, why are they called Lilim? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. Okay, there we go. And Lilim are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Ah, okay. See, sometimes you just gotta play the game and they explain it to you. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I got no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julian, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. That is true, Roseburb, that is true. And for anyone else in chat, many of us are not caught up in Bible lore because the Bible do be stupid sometimes. Anyway, see, like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julian? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything from the dolls to their costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple of episodes once, they were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited... Wait, hold on, let me try that again. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it... How am I supposed to read this sentence? How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies... That's not a finished sentence. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies. Whatever. And yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. In fact, the main character wasn't a kid. Julian was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show, even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging AF. Whoa, you get excited there. And I guess this is the timeline where Jill writes a video essay about it later and gets 5 million views on YouTube. And that's the problem. Back then I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her, I could even recite full chapter. Oh no, I burped and forgot to mute myself, dang it. Something tells me you still can. That's beside the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school and was surprised tweens are jackasses. No, do not call my burps hot, come on now. They went out of their ways to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules, I always hold my grudge against those a-holes. Sounds rough. Oh, time to drink. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerk asses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julian or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I actually had a really similar thing growing up when I was in elementary school and middle school. I can't really tell this without doxing my name, so let me see if I can find a way around this. So there was a TV show that had my name in it, my real life name. So every time my do it no balls, dox yourself now. Yeah, nah, not gonna happen. So there was a TV show that had my real life name in it. So whenever teachers would call me up for the first time, or like I would introduce myself to other people, all the teachers would be like, "Oh, your name is that, just like the TV show that," and I'd be like, "Yes, just like the TV show that." And now this is the part where people theorize what my real name is. Wow, your real name is Lost? Wow, your real name is Twilight? Wow, Ratman. No way, Johnny Bravo. Oh, that's a good one. Hey, if my real name was actually Johnny Bravo, I'd rock that shit so hard. Okay, from this point forward, if you correctly guess the name of the show, I'm not going to react to it. Ugh. But like, you could narrow it down really easily, to be honest. Time to drink. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing so silly in retrospective. And hey, it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Well, I got over that, so... Well, I mostly got over that because the show is so old now, no one knows what it's called. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went out and become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. So true. So true. We were all cringe from 12 to 15. Good thing I became a furry when I was like 10. Wait, is that true? No, I was like a furry when I was like 8. I don't want to talk about it. I'll talk about it some other time. Fair enough. So, Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa? He was rough around the edges, the kind of guy that means well even if he says otherwise. Okay, okay, you know what? No, I will elaborate about that because it is a very interesting story. So around 8 years old, my parents were gambling addicts and went to the casino a lot. And they would very, very, very often have to put me in a daycare inside the casino. And yes, it's super messed up that there's a daycare inside the casino because that encourages parents to leave their kids there, but whatever. And in that daycare, they had a bunch of video game consoles set up. And that was the first time I saw Crystal from Star Fox Assault, who is, you know, one of the progenitors, one of the biggest furry icons ever. And my fate was sealed. Obviously, I was 8 years old. I didn't know what a furry actually was. I just knew that, like, I saw Crystal, and I'm like, dang, that's hot. And, you know, the dominoes fall over, and now here I am. I am a VTuber who thinks he's a rat. A very attractive rat, mind you. At least I think I am, doing this now. So yeah, that's my furry origin story. I've told it before, but, you know, whatever. You have a slight explosion inside whenever you hear your dead name, even not referring to them. And then again, this is really just... You know what? I totally feel that, Rosebear. I totally feel that. Not trans, but I get where you're coming from. Oh man, I just like... There was like an insult that somebody used for me when I was like in middle school. I just thought about it. And I kind of like had like the same reaction that you just described, like a slight explosion. Oh my god. Names are weird. Names are so weird. I need more water. While I get more water, Jill will also drink one more. Don't worry, it's just water. It's not a beer can or anything like that. Anyway, he seemed to have a soft spot for me though. One moment he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little, and the next he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot, and my mom was always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him. Can I ask how he died? Out of old age. My dad says his last words were something like, "Friggin' scientists created talking mannequins, but they still can't let you upload your brain." Why the question? I'm curious about you, really curious. I just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little about you. Oh. From what you tell me though, seems like Grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a little bit. I've heard that one since I was a little kid, actually. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Hey, keep in mind, you're included in the circle too, so any insult you hurl, I'm gonna throw right back at ya. Anyways, I got this friend I've known for a long time, a red-headed glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called Nirvana. Hey, okay, so I know that there was a sequel planned to this game called Nirvana. I didn't know it'd be name dropped in this game. Cool. No, it's not a Bitcoin bar. BTC stands for something else. I don't remember what it's called though. Hey, you know what? At least you didn't say CBT bar. Anyway, if you thought this city was dangerous, usually the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened Nirvana. Wait, Nerve on... Oh, Nerve on B. I was saying Nirvana. Whoops. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So in this theoretical CBT bar that we are describing now, I guess all the seats have like giant spikes on them and they're super uncomfortable to sit on. They're just wedges. You have to sit on a wedge to get your drink. And if you want your drink, they push you really down hard on the wedge. I'm sorry for filling your mind with this awful, awful thing. Dig right into the scrotum. Yeah. Okay, now we're done. Oh, light bulb. You gotta sit on a glass light bulb to get your food. Now that's what I'm talking about. And if the light bulb shatters inside you, you gotta pay for the light. Okay, we're done. We're done. So that bar is her woman cave. That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with Neo San Francisco Police Force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill, okay? I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Dana do be having a pretty face. That white hair, that goes a long way. White hair be sexy. That's why I have white hair, just saying. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sister, Iris, and Lexi, I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. Wait. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me, huh? What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And you know, it's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Dana, that's not what that. Oh, if you don't know what the origin of this line is, I'm not gonna tell you. Ooh. Hey, boss, what will you do when the bar closes? I don't know. Maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping with things there, or maybe going traveling for a while. I see. Oh, but don't worry, bureaucracy's slow AF. They won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in? I got a bone to pick with that guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. Hey, does it look weird when I rock back and forth in my chair like this? I just realized. Can you guys even see that? Ah, you kinda can. Anyway, with you though, I'd add something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me to someone you have problems with? If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go each other's throats is an unrelated matter. So I'm unoriginal. If I ever got a black cat, I would name it Salem. I'm unoriginal like that, sorry. I'll trust you on that one then. Don't worry. Maybe I can get you a bracelet from wood pieces from the bar counter or something. We'll see. Hey, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip. That'll clear your mind a bit. Just don't go to Disney, because Disney's super expensive. Would Disney even exist in the cyberpunk future? Hey, it's the opening shot of the game. I haven't seen this in a hot minute. Yay, and it's snowing! Yay! Cyberpunk dystopia and it's snowing. That's an aesthetic. I'm down. Chapter 2. Amarga. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Jill is curious about a Daruma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from becoming too distracted. Have a nice day. Oh, boss left the hoodie. Aw, boss didn't take the hoodie. Aw. Okay, let me... She wants the Daruma, right? Alright, I'm gonna do this now so I don't forget about it. And the Alex Yick figure, because we all love Yick around here, right guys? Jill bought what she wanted, she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Where is... Yo, there he is! It's Alex Yick! Let's go! Hi, 4. I'm yicking out, man! I still don't know if this was added post 2019, or if this was like... Or if Yick was like a thing that the developer knew about. Ugh. Okay, so... since this is the start of a new chapter, I think now would be a very good time to pee. So I'm gonna go do that. BRB. Okay. Wow. Sorry for disgusting noises. I'm back. Now, I probably don't have to pee so much if I didn't drink so much water, but drinking water, very important. So, let us continue the video game. And the best way to continue playing the video game is, of course, to check the internet. I'm not gonna read these because I hate the writing on these so much. I'm not gonna read them out loud is what I meant. I will read them to myself though. Apollo Bank 4 is being attacked. Thread number 4. Wow, that's crazy. I can read these a lot faster when I don't have to read them out loud. That's crazy. Who would have thought? Oh my god, how many threads are there? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a second. They're gonna fire Kim? No. We stand for Kim, alright? She was the last good one over here. Hello, Master Jaden. How's it going? What the rat doing? Ratman playing Valhalla. Still playing Valhalla, surprisingly, even though I said this would be the last stream because I'm getting tired of it, but the plot is like... Okay, so this is still gonna be the final stream of Valhalla, but I'm really happy that the plot is like actually picking up now. That's good. Alright, so let's check Augmented Eye, see what happened to Kim. Danger Use admin has been arrested again by Lana Smithy. Famous hacker, Alice Rabbit, blah blah blah. Ooh, NanoCam was now making smart underwear, so you can make your underwear whatever color you want. That's great. Wonderful. No one's ever gonna look at my underwear, so I'm never gonna use that. If underwear you can change with a voice command was something you really wanted, NanoCamo has got you covered. Blah blah blah. Oh, no more stains in your white panties. Oh, perfect. It's like, just go to the bathroom, my dude. Just proper hygiene, please, man. That won't change the smell though, they're not that advanced. Very true, very true. Oh, one more thing, let's save the game. We bought some stuff. Let's make sure we keep our stuff. Wait a sec, hold on. Okay, so this one's by Lana. This one's by Lana. And this one's also by Lana. Lana. Dang, Kim really got fired, what the heck? Because normally at least one of these articles is written by... There's a spider. There's a spider in front of me. Go away. Go away. I don't know about you guys, but like... In my house, sometimes spiders will just like dangle down from the ceiling right in front of my face. And these spiders are the bravest guys in the world. They give 0 Fs about the fact that a giant person is in front of them. They will just dangle right down in front of me. Yeah, I'm not scared of spiders. I don't care. Spiders keep the other bugs out, so I let them run around. It is a little annoying though, but I'm just trying to like concentrate, and it's just like, get out of here, get out of here. Oh, it's sports. Sports, who cares? Dang, they fired Kim, and the AE really do be going downhill. What the heck, man? Alright. Kiramiki? Nope, nothing new with her. Alright. And because I'm paranoid, we're gonna save again. Alright. Oh, Roseburb! You found the Twitch stream. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for coming on over. Good evening, Gil. Hey, Gil's back. Let's go. How did you get in? I got a copy of the key, remember? Wait, that's how you greet me after so many days? I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have to cut your paycheck for leaving so many days without notice. See, Jill? He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't? The need for you having a key never arose. Oh, I guess that's true. Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess. What, are you gonna make me wash the bathrooms again? Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are or what's trying to come back to bite you in the butt. But remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose. At least give us a sign that you're still alive. So you were worried? Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. He's right though. You shouldn't make a lady worry so much. Check if the cats didn't move the internet antenna, would ya? Fine. Hey boss, why'd you leave the hoodie at my place? That was for you. It had my stink on it. Don't you want my stink? Because it's yours. But I told you you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it in myself to take it. Darn, didn't get her drunk enough. Should've drinking more beers. Partly because I didn't feel right taking it, but mostly because I thought you'd totally look cute with it. I see. Don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours, it's just preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Okay, Dana, okay. Right. You're still worried about the whole bar closure thing. Gilbert Garfield moment. I have no idea what that means. Of course I am. Not like I can't work because of it, but you know. Hey, all we can do is enjoy whatever time we Let me try that sentence again. All we can do is enjoy whatever time we have left here as best we can. Yeah. So cheer up. Clients spell sadness and fear, and we don't want that. So do ghosts. Look it up on YouTube and prepare for a wild ride. Gilbert Garfield moment. You know what, why not? Let's watch Gilbert Garfield together. We watched the Elden Ring DLC together. Let's watch Gilbert Garfield, why not? I have a feeling I already know what this is, though. Gilbert Garfield? I don't know if I want to watch this anymore. Gilbert Garfield, the most horrific. By the way, I just want to say, YouTube search has been like dog. Oh, okay. These are all related. Oh, okay. Because like it's giving me like these random CI. Oh wait, you guys can't see what I'm seeing. Sorry. Let me try that again. I was gonna say YouTube search has really gone downhill because this has nothing to do with Gilbert Garfield. And then I realized, oh, this is the guy who made it, huh? Where do I start, chat? Where do I start? Because these are other people's reactions to Gilbert Garfield. That's not what we want. We want the raw sauce. We want the source, baby. I guess we start here, right? Pharaoh 1 Productions is the channel? Okay. I'm gonna turn... Is this a jump scare? I'm gonna turn this down in case it's a jump scare.
I was watching this movie with Boris Karloff. In it, he tells a story, and he tells about how only a disgusting guy would invent lasagna. And the story...
Oh, you guys can't hear that?
Goes this old Italian grandma, which they call Nona, was so ashamed her pasta was only a big rectangle, and she tried to hide it with mozzarella, but it just looked like a Caucasian melty flesh.
Okay. So note to self, we don't take chat suggestions anymore, and we're gonna go back to the video game now. That was probably one of the worst things I've ever done. Not because I was scared of Gilbert Gottfried, but because I don't want to see John Arbuckle being stabbed. That's not that's not okay. Oh, it keeps getting more unhinged. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. So we're gonna save that for another day. Back to Valhalla. That is not the first time I've taken chat suggestions to watch videos and I end up regretting it. Although to be fair, that wasn't that bad. Anyway, I'll go to my office. Okie dokie. And the antenna's fine. Did I miss anything? Not really. Anyway, let's start the day. Yeah, jukebox. Time to mix drinks and change some lives. Oh yeah, Gil. Glad to see you're fine. I mean it. Thanks. Hey, excuse me. I'm looking for Dana Zane. Oh my god, guys. It's Bitcoin. It's BTC. He's here for our funky monkeys, guys. We gotta watch out. May I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. Just a sec. Boss! Some Brian guys looking for you. Tell him I'll be there in a bit. Yeah, you heard her. It's alright, I'll wait. It's weird for someone to come asking for her, though. It's weird that this guy's just a normal human being with no strings attached. Well, no strings attached so far. It's not so weird when you're BTC's regional manager. Oh yeah, I guess that's... I guess I didn't give you the best first impression. Oh, don't worry. I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyway. Handle me like I'm just another client. I mean, you're my boss's boss. This is kind of terrifying. Alright, I can do that. What can I get for you, Mr. Brian? Let's go with the basic. A sugar rush, please. Coming right. Oh, wow. So if I really wanted to screw over Dana, I could give him the wrong drink and make the bar look bad. Let's not do that because I like Dana, and I would like it for Jill to get in Dana's pants. Forget I said that. One sugar rush. I will do a little bit of Karmatrine. Why not? Just a little bit. I'm just saying, Jill very lonely. She could get some action in there, you know? Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, they made a big deal out of sugar rushes. Why is that? They're like the fried eggs of mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. Sugar rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. If you can't even do that, you're toast. Well, they never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yep, that's me. Dana has talked quite a bit about you. Really now? And I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Mostly concerning the closure warning Valhalla got. Can you tell me more about that? I shouldn't, but you got the right to know. Thanks, appreciate it. No, mention it. Now where to start? You saw the news on the information leak during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right? Uh-huh, yep. The White Knights do be acting a bit sus. Turns out the White Knights weren't the only ones with shady people. Some of those same folks have been trying to elude legal problems using BTC certified bars. The BTC Did Say betray me? No. Say is too pure and innocent. She would never. The BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. At least not without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover their tracks. Although it takes a bit of time to set it up, it apparently has an effective... It has been proven an effective method for money laundering. Where does Valhalla come in? Young bars are the ones under the radar right now, and the modest to low income ones are the primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla. Any small bar with small income is being investigated heavily right now. Hello, Joey Bean. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. So the closure notice is due to low sales. Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales is the rarest one. If low sales were a problem, lots of bars would close every year. You'll find out soon enough, huh? Sorry? Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Seems your guess was spot on, Gil. If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why is that? Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the butt. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This is one of the few places from which I almost never receive complaints, and that's because I'm a great bartender. Let's frickin' go. The closest thing to a recent complaint was that whole Farmer Fabrics affair from a little while ago. Ugh, so much saliva. I wouldn't get my hopes up though. Especially since the BTC will try to save face by axing as many suspects as possible. Knowing you're making an effort is enough. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Now that I remember, the recipe book has a drink created here, right? Oh yeah, the suplex. Give me one of those, please. Sure thing. Hey, like I said, I appreciate Brian. He's all business, nothing weird, no horniness, no criminal activity, well, nothing that we know of yet. You know, he's just playing it straight. Wish we could have more Brians around. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All in the rocks. Mix it up. No CBT from the BTC, man. There you go. 1 suplex. Hold on 1 second. The registry form said this was an accident while making a pile driver. You can ask the creator of the drink just over there. Oh, so you're Robert. Yep, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Jill called you Gil, though. Hey, it's Argentinian slang. Robert here is from Argentina, so we call him Gil. I see. Sorry, Brian. I was sorting some stuff at the office. Please come in. I'll be right over there. Any other questions, Jill? Not really, no. Although, yeah? If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean and timely delivery of the order, top-notch bartender. Thanks. Now if you'll excuse me. Hold on 1 second, I gotta check on something. Alright, there we go. I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk. Ah, I see. I wonder what boss will talk to Brian about. Jill, what is it? Ah, Miss Stella, what a pleasure. Okay. Alright, so you're not a bot. That's very good to see. Alrighty then, you are in fact a real person, Mr. Joey Bean. I have never seen a person on the internet use correct punctuation, so I was very sus. Anyway, Miss Stella, what a pleasure. Are you okay? Yeah, just call me Stella and get me a big beer, please. Sure, right on it. 1 big beer. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. All mixed. There we go. Huh? Incorrect drink. That's not an incorrect drink. She asked for a big beer, right? I'm giving her a beer. Unless there's something that you don't know. Are you sure you're fine? You know, say, right? Hello, Coins Bros. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Of course, what's up with there? You would give Jill 9 out of 10? That's the main character. Let's not. Don't objectify the main character. Yeah, that's right. So for a big drink, you have to give twice the amount. That's correct, Master Jaden. She was at the Apollo Trust Bank during that whole affair, and I want to make it clear to you guys, my name is not Mickey Mouse. He's Rat Man, okay? Not even a mouse. I'm a rat. Very big difference. Rats are much better than mice, for one. Right, that. So she didn't show up on the list of the massive body count in the aftermath. I was hoping that maybe you've seen her. That's an odd way of looking for a person, but okay, Stella. As much as I'd love to say that I had. Yeah, I figured as much. Man, the air is suddenly a lot heavier. I mean, I could tell her everything will be alright, but that would sound a bit condescending. So what does one do in this kind of situation? Maybe a joke? Nah, that'd be tasteless. Okay, just I didn't say anything. At the very least, you'll break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough? I don't think clearly when under this kind of pressure, do I? Shit, help. How to make someone comfortable when they've lost their loved one? No, I'm not in the public domain, alright? Anyway, there was a private eye here the other day. Eye? Sorry, I'm a bit on edge. No, Stella, I was not making fun of your cyborg eye. That's very cool. A private detective, I take it. Yeah, maybe you'll want his services. What's his name? I believe it was Art Van... No, Van de Lay. Oh, that art guy. Yeah, actually I hired him yesterday to look for Psy. So you still have hope. I'm somewhere between bargaining and depression right now, and I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. So about yesterday, I forget the exact timeline of events, but I think they mentioned one of the White Knights got lynched. I'm hoping that wasn't Sei. I'm like 90% sure that's not going to be Sei because she's very pretty. I don't think they'd kill one of the characters that quickly, but I'm a little worried now. I see. Is he any good? He doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me answers about Sei, whatever they might be. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could solve all my problems with a swing, you know? Hey, sorry if I make you uncomfortable. No, it's not about feeling uncomfortable. It's just weird. I usually try to say something to my clients when I see them down. And right now I can't find any words that don't sound hypocritical, useless, or tasteless. I'm glad to know you have that much common sense at least. All I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet. That'll help me calm down a bit. Gladly. Well, when in doubt, time for the sugar rush, right? Easiest drink to make. 2 Adelhydes, 1 powdered delta, 1 Carmetrine, all mixed. There you go. Thanks. It's the fried eggs of the bartending world, apparently. Seems like you really like Sei. I keep mixing up Sei and Sai. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't have brothers or sisters, and my social interactions are usually strictly business. So Sai's more than a friend to me. He's your roommate? Hey, sorry about that topic up at a bad time. Yeah, don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support. She's someone I can trust wholeheartedly. I'd say she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. They use a business mask to hide anything they don't want others to know, and I do the same. But with Sai, I can be myself. I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's been there for me, and now she might need me. But here I am, sitting in a bar, making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Sorry about that outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous of the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. Still, would you like some fresh air? I'm gonna take my break, and you could use some. Well, for a given value of fresh. I'm fine, thank you. Okay then. Gil, please serve as Miss Stella while I take my break. Sure, leave it to me. Alright, break time means I get to drink water now. It is now safe to keep playing the game. Yes, that's correct. She serves 2 people and then takes a break. These 2 people are a big handful, alright? Sometimes people be weird in here, okay? Damn, it's chilly outside. What would a kid like you know about that, eh? I'm just giving you the facts as they are. Hey, what happened while I was gone? Well, let's see. Detective guy comes in, Cat Boomer girl greets him, they start talking. Cat Boomer is an awesome insult, by the way. Everything was okay until the girl mentioned Zaibatsu Core offhand. After that, the guy got riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one. She just carried on like it was just a normal conversation. I see. While I won't deny Zaibatsu Core is anything but innocent, when you get down to it, it has enhanced the quality of life here. Yeah, if by enhanced you mean getting yanked around by a shiny new chain. Can't you see that those big companies don't care about us? Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? We're just one big test group for them to use however they want. But then again, I don't expect a kid to understand how hard it was, let alone a rich kid. True, I don't know, and true, I have a privilege that clouds my judgment. But can you deny that the meddling of Zaibatsu Core has brought a few benefits? Like what? The AI integration program they started making is making huge advancements in the AI department. Oh yeah, this game came out before all that AI stuff happened. Came out in 2016. It would be a different perspective, wouldn't it? Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AIs as, oh, that type of AI, real AI. Not like the art AI stuff. Okay, I see. Yeah, but we also hold the AI Reformation program, meaning that we're also the world's Lilum Prism. AI went rogue, transferred to a delivery drone, or ship it to Glitch City. That murderer is now delivering your pizza. Fair point. Although the program has proven to reform many AIs, they don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. The city also has a stronger economy. The Zaibatsu Core's success has made more and more companies bring their products here. And the gap between classes continues to grow. More companies just means more people who will plant their feet on your face. And some people are into that, we don't judge them. It also means more products are being brought to their lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. You know, I'm with Jill here. Can you guys, like, order drinks or something? The Zaibatsu Core's main medical research branch has also made lots of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought incurable are being addressed every day. It's amazing for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here, we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month. You got a point there. Oh, but there are also more jobs. All the companies down here need all the companies coming down here need personnel. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure Stella and Vaughn. I forgot the other guy's name. Apparently, I could only remember your name if you're a pretty woman. Hearing you say core as core is killing me. I'm not gonna lie. Well, because see, when you're in the military, you say C-O-R-P as core, right? But when you're talking about a corporation, it's corp. So yes, I am pronouncing it wrong, but that's because I'm thinking of a different word. I'm sorry about that. And I'm not gonna lie, this conversation that they're having is really boring. I liked it better when we were talking about personal stuff. This is pretty dry, I'm not gonna lie. Art. And my brain just fizzled out. More jobs? Shut up. Am I wrong? Well, that's... Hey, you. Don't just sit there. Give me a Zen star. Sure. Hey, there we go. Finally, let's earn some money, baby. 1 Zen star. A Zen star is 4 of each ingredient, all on the rocks and mixed. You'd think something so balanced would actually taste nice, but you're wrong. A Zen star is 4 of each ingredient. I think we made one of these before, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Literally, can I have the one of everything? On the rocks, but not aged, just mixed. There you go. God, this is awful. You ordered it. What do you expect? It's literally the one of everything. It's your order. Exactly, Stella. Exactly. I seriously hope you don't believe everything you just said. Of course I do. Why else would I say it? You do bring up something I've always failed to remember, though. All the benefits we've gained over time are limited to a few. I can talk about advances all I want, but in the end, there's still a luxury belonging only to a few. And even those can be accessed by everyone are more like an improvement in the bigger picture. That doesn't take away the fact that there have been positive changes. Credit where credit's due, don't you think? That's a pretty mature answer. Discussions are a way for 2 parties to understand each other. The only people afraid of discussion are the ones whose points are too fragile to defend against someone. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna take the chance to ask you about that job I gave you yesterday. I haven't been able to find much, but at least I can tell you that she wasn't at the bank when it opened up. What does that mean? Either she left before the whole ordeal started. Sorry, let me try that again. Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape at some point before the whole thing ended. So therefore, say still alive. Okay, good. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found 1 totally disfigured, but witnesses identified it. It wasn't your friend, that much is for sure. I see. I mean, Say has light blue hair. It would be really, really hard to disfigure a corpse so badly that you couldn't identify their hair color anymore. I guess it could happen. You would totally have cybernetic cat ears bolted to your skull. I don't think they should be bolted to your skull, but I do think they would be cool too. Did you call him here? No, he just so happened to come here today. The weird part is that the girl did enter the bake. I just said enter the bake, like the bakery. No. The weird part is that she did enter the bank, but it's like she vanished or something. I see. Thanks, keep it up. Your face brightened up a bit. Hope is the last thing you lose, I guess. If he's telling the truth, Sai might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl, she surely did something. I think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything? Just get me whatever you order. 2 bad touches, please. Yeah, bad touch. Let's go. We love the bad touches. Alright, how do we make this? 2 Bronsons, 2 Powdered Deltas, 2 Flannergys. Oh, if you hate the way I say core, you're gonna hate the way I say the word Flannergy. All on the rocks and mixed. And then 1 more. Alright, there we go. I remember this one party I went to. The guy that came up with the name of this drink showed up. After people found out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me, though. Imagine a guy shows up and tell you, I made a classy bad touch. Wouldn't you want to line up to slap him? Are you okay, Jill? Apparently Jill thinks this is the most hilarious thing in the world. Now that I think of it, did you find that girl that you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Von Delay? Turns out, she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all this time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her. Girl? Someone paid me to look for Crimson Rose and she happened to be at the, what? Trying to avoid mentioning that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for. Oh, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about with Sei is people. Why's that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. Now, on the off chance that she has to defend herself, well, she has a gun. At least I hope she has a gun. I once saw her take care of a warbot gone haywire by herself. She did need medical help afterwards, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Is she really that good? She's not only really physically fit, but she's also really good with Krav Maga. Krav Maga, I believe that is pronounced. Something wrong? No, nothing. I just realized I forgot about all that. Sai's not invincible, but she knows how to take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. Surely she found a way out. I just hope she's well, wherever the hell she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Von Delay? It's on me. Are you sure? Yeah, order away. Alright then, I'll have a Piano Man. And you, Miss Stella? I'm fine, just get his order. Okay, Piano Man. Promo. There we go. All on the rocks. Mix it up. 17? Oh my god, don't remind me about 17. That still makes me a little upset, to be honest. Yes, this is number 17. Here you go. One Piano Man. So this is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. Alright, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous soon. I'll let you know if I found out anything else, Miss Hoshi. Stella Hoshi. Oh, so we got I like how their last names are slowly being revealed. So we know Dorothy Hayes, Stella Hoshi, Art Von Delay, the pretentious guy that I can't remember the name of. Big D. What's Big D's name? What is Steve Harvey's name? Donathan Davidson? Donathan Davison, right? Something like that. I don't know. Whatever, I call him Big D. You've been generous today. Hey, he made my night with his discovery on Sei's situation. I don't think we know Sei's last name, right? I'm not totally over it, but at least I get distracted for a bit. I think I've had enough for today. How you feeling? Better than when I came in at the very least. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Whew, it's been quite the day. At least the streets are calm today. I have... This is the pretentious guy, isn't it? We meet again, bartender. You look winded, Virgilio. It's pronounced Virgilio. Virgilio? Virgilio. Virgilio. I'm gonna call him Virgilio. I don't. No, I'm pretty sure it's Virgilio. You said as much the last time you came. No way, it's Stwade Riddler. Pronunciations are a silly thing society imposes on letters. They want to be free. They want to be pronounced however they want. You look winded, Virgilio. We are all little toys winded by the cruel... We are all little toys winded by the cruel hand of fate. Just stumbling until it decides not to wind us wind us anymore. And yet you're the one only in the vicinity hyperventilating. That's because I was jogging. Dressed like that? I can jog however I want. Yeah, you can. Why wasn't this guy at the bank? Why wasn't he one of the corpses? Sorry, that's mean. That's really mean. I'm sorry. What could I get you, Mr. Jonkler? Something fake? A piano woman? Do you want a piano woman? It was originally called the Pretty Woman, but then so that's fake, right? Zenstar be looking kind of fake too. Okay, it's got to be a promo drink, right? These are all fake. Whatever, I'm just gonna give him a piano woman. I don't care. I stopped caring, I'm sorry. I mean, if I really, really wanted to turn this guy into a corpse, we could just give him 20 karmatrines and have it be a drink and call it a day. But let's not do that. That's called manslaughter. No, we don't do that. All aged and mixed. I'm gonna get it wrong. I don't care. Here you go, one piano woman. Now tell me why this is fake. Because I didn't even try. Your expectations of me about giving a damn are fake. Bravo! Brilliant! Virgilio, where do you work? What do you do for a living? I take the noble duties of curator at the Steampunk Museum. Of course he's into steampunk, of course he is. Everyone on the internet around this time was into steampunk. I wasn't. You know, not to be mean to people, but I think steampunk is dumb. No, I don't think steampunk is dumb. I just think sometimes, like, if you see enough of something or you get overexposed to it, you start hating it. You know? Kind of like with Undertale, how if I hadn't discovered Undertale the day it came out, and if I had been like even 1 day late on playing Undertale, I would have ended up hating it because there's just too much internet. There's too much discussion around it. But thankfully, I didn't. That ended up turning out really well. What do you do at the Steampunk Museum, Mr. Virgilio? I study everything that comes in, keep it clean for the people that visit the premises. But lately, my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. Really? Yeah. He told me, stop touching the exhibits, you're gonna break them. The nerve of some people. He still fails to realize that I'm the curator there. Oh, so you're trespassing. Virgilio just trespasses. Okay, I see it. Without me, all those machines would be rustier than they already are. And let it be known that if you say Undertale, or mention anything Undertale adjacent, someone in chat will say Sans. I should have seen that coming. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realize that too? Yeah, I bet he treats it like a janitor or something. Exactly. Okay then, time for your next challenge, bartender. I want purity. Zenstar, one of everything? That's purity, right? Wait, hold on. There's got to be a drink that's just like one ingredient, right? Well, ice. Can I just give you ice? No, I can't do that. Aw. Can I just age nothing? No, you can't do that either. Of course you can't. Two Adelhides, 18 Karmatrines. 10 of everything aged. Unfortunately, you can't literally do whatever you want because it just gives you a failed drink. Well, let's see if I can go purer than this. The silly thing is, Jill is like fed up with this guy. She wants nothing to do with Mr. Virgilio over here, but I'm actually like kind of into it because it's like testing my knowledge of if I've actually been paying attention to the game or not. Sorry, I'm just going through all the drinks right now, seeing if there's anything purer than that. Okay, so it's either a Zen Star, which is 4 of every drink, or it's the Fringe Weaver, which is almost purely Karmatrine. I'm gonna go with the Zen Star. This is my gut. Oops. No, no, no. Don't age it. Don't age it. We don't want that. We don't want that. There you go. How is this pure? It's a drink. It's free from any human sin. It can do no harm consciously. Ah, beautiful. Hey you, the guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? Can't remember. Maybe. Yeah, I think. No. We haven't met ever. At all. Well, that's an interesting reaction. Yes, Dana. Your sister is certainly cute. Can I leave, please? Alright. Well, we discussed what we had to anyway. Careful out there. Thank God. A pleasure meeting you, Jill. Same to you, Robert. Please come again. Bartender, if you're done ogling Mr. Holocall's suit, would you mind giving me a drink? You just got a drink. Okay, what do you want next? I want to leave. Bye, Wow. I got owned. He actually owned me. What the heck? Well, second time he ran off like that. He's either hiding here or would rather not be found by the police. Well, what do you think, Gil? I don't know anything about it. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Are we done for the day? Yep. Quite a few clients considering the whole situation. That Virgilio guy. So you two actually met before? Yeah, you could say that. What? Gil stuff, don't mind it. What were you talking about to Brian? Well, we were mostly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him in a while. I offered him a drink when we met last week. I talked a bit about what to do after the bar closes. Oh, and I tried to explain the situation with Robert here. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Oh. I was also tuning up the details for the new employee. Employee? A part-timer, you'll meet him tomorrow. So it's a guy. An adorable guy, if I do say so myself. I suddenly have deja vu. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah? It's just nothing. Brian told me to give you this. $500. Let's go, Brian. I made a good first impression. Yeehaw. 0 mistakes? Very nice. I totally forgot. If I want to earn more money, I can just give people more expensive drinks, but we're not going to be doing that. Alright. $8,000. I got this. Oh great, there's internet posts about the nano camo underwear. Blah blah. They will nickel and dime you with DLC. There's no way to use the skin that you want. Hey, you know what? I experienced that earlier when I paid $1,500 for the Kira Miki wallpaper. But it was worth it. I'm definitely not saying that because I spent all my money on it, so we gotta get our values worth. Damn, I can't believe they sold me the horse DLC for this underwear. What the heck, man? Alright. We're not gonna read these too much because they just take way too much time, sorry. Yep, and this is from yesterday. Okay. Men prefer Christmas cakes. Okay. Oh, it's this type of Christmas cake, not a... Oh, okay. Wait, Jill? 27 is confused? Christmas what? Is like the opposite of a beefcake? After discovering the real meaning, she launched into an hour-long rant. I'll let you know Penta skirts are the best. Interesting. Was that the same Jill? It is the same Jill. She's 27. Oh, shoot. Oh, look at that. We got on TV. Let's go. I mean, sorry, not on TV. We got on the news. Let's go. Okay. New waifu machine, guys! Oh, shit! Sukoban Soft just unveiled a new line of personal computers for the anime enthusiasts. This is after several attempts at appealing with a broader market with the Uranus game. Gee, I wonder why the Uranus game console failed. Launch games have been announced as well. They include popular franchises like Monster Girl RPG, Monster Girlfriend, and Monster Companion. I'm sensing a theme here. I'm sensing that you're trying to appeal to a certain market, but I can't quite put my tongue on it. We're going for the Wii. They just said it for me. We're going for the Wii body, and said Kiririn51, a Sukuban Soft janitor. What's dignity anymore? Who needs dignity? Just full degeneracy all the time. Let's go. Weapon enthusiasts are freaking out right now over a firmware update that make them what? Okay. Okay, nano camo. Okay. Interesting. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I just realized every time I click on a news article or like a Reddit post or like any of these things on my phone, Four and Jill have unique conversations. And I haven't been noticing that at all. And you guys can't even read what the conversations are because my stupid head is blocking the way. Sorry about that. I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Okay, well. You know what? I don't care. I don't care about Kiramiki. Well, it's time to read the blog of a celebrity that we're never ever gonna meet ever again when we got money to make. I'm stupid and dumb because Kiramiki actually came to our bar. That's why we have this app. Let's see if we can change our wallpapers. Anything new here? Right now we're at Kiramiki. Man, these Kotatsu designs are so boring. I mean, like, this one's cute, I guess, but eh. Alright, let's get out of here. Wow, we're actually gonna do it, guys. We're gonna squeeze in 3 days in one stream of this game. Let's go. Hello, Jill. And that cage? Hello, Cody. How's it going? I brought my cat. Oh, we brought our cat to the bar. Let's go. Did I hear Yasunori Kato was in the bar? No. Not Yasunori Kato. It's just my cat. Wait, there's no evil on I'm not even gonna bother pronouncing that. Boss, what the heck was that? Didn't you say you brought Kato to the bar? No, my cat. My cat. El gato. Hey, that's even better. Hey, Four. So cute. Why'd you bring him? I heard some apartments in my building were being raided. I don't have anything suspicious, but you never know, so I'd rather have him here at least today. Ah, well, I'd say something about health regulations, but we already had a pack of corgis here. Do you want me to take care of him in my office? Pretty please? Sure. But he's a bit shy, so... Alright, Four, let's go to my office. And I think she didn't hear me. Gil, how do you always come so early? I live close by. Really? Yep. Chief got me a small apartment nearby, something about the BTC housing program. Oh yeah, I got mine through that too. Anyways, let's start. Oh? No. It's a corgi. Gosh darn it. So before the game even started, they warned me about the corgis. Alright. Let's get in there. What do you got for me? Hey, lady, did you hear me? A dog. Another dog. Hey, I'm not just another dog. I came here as a part-timer. So you're the part-timer is a dog. Yeah. Boss, I'm taking my break. It's too early. Okay, the part-timer's here. Wow, he came early. Wait. Why a dog? Why? Because look at them. He's got a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. And he's a Shiba, not a Corgi. I don't know what you're complaining about. Alright, now to be fair, when you put the sunglasses on the dog, it does look like a Corgi, okay? Granted, Shibas can be seen as a Japanese counterpart to Corgis. They're both funny looking and used by royalty. Anyway, starting today, this dog will help out around here. My name? It doesn't matter what your name is. Boss, please don't shout. Also, please be respectful to the dog. Thank you. Sorry. Just call him Rad Shiba. Why Rad Shiba? What part of Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses don't you understand? He is the raddest thing here. Thanks. Oh, he's just gonna accept it. Okay then. Anyway, he will mostly help getting orders, bringing clients in, and cleaning it, but he ought to know how things work. Hey, cleaning? That'd be a change of pace. He'll act like a client and see how you work. Okay then, we're just gonna give a dog alcohol, which by the way I don't recommend, don't do that. What can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. Are you okay? Yeah, just a couple of post-traumatic flashbacks to other corgis. One grizzly temple coming right up. Here you go. Wow, this is awful. Yep, promo drinks do tend to be pretty bad. People actually pay for this stuff? Hey, look, hard to believe it, but I know. So, what brings a dog like you to taking a part-time job here? I'm here to help the funding of my organization. Are you with the Sci-Far Tour Company? What? No, don't let me in with those herding supremacists. I have a more noble and benign organization. I belong to CIRA. The CIRA? Canine Independent Rescue Association. We give a place where dogs can be dogs and save them from themselves. Sierra is what I love, but damn is it expensive sometimes. We decided to take part-time jobs to help fund anything it needs. We want to help Sierra be the best it can be. You know what? That's a doggy with a jobby. We like those. Hey, so like in the future, if I ever say doggy with a jobby, don't like, just shoot me in the face, thanks. Like, it came out and I realized, wait, this might be interpreted weird. Anyway, what do you do at Sierra? Pay treatment for hurt dogs, give food to the hungry ones, and play with the bored ones. We're there for everyone. Hey, that actually sounds really nice. By the way, do you got a menu? Something like that. Here you go. Now let's see. Any recommendations? Avoid the part with the promo drinks. Very true. Oh, the Grizzly Temple is a promo drink. I should have known better. Hey, Fluffy Dream. I like the sound of this one. Alright, one Fluffy Dream coming right up. That's a sweet drink, right? No, it's not. Oh, it's sour. Interesting. One Fluffy Dream. This looks like boogers. This looks like boogers in a cup, but we're not gonna think about that. Fluffy Dream. Hey, this one's pretty nice. So why'd you pick a bar? It seemed fun. I didn't need that many weird skills to be part of this, so it was my best bet. Besides, it's close to home, so I can get here by walking. And I do love me some walks. I could walk all day. Tell me more about your weird skills. Yeah, stuff like food handler certificate, previous work experience, and thumbs. Yo, this doggy got thumbs? Why'd you pick a bar? I want a whim too, I guess. I wanted a place where I could see people come and go all the time. And sorry for burping. And bartending sounded a bit more glamorous than just being a store clerk. Oh yeah, about the way you mix stuff. Yeah? Is it? Hey, it's a cat. There's a cat in here. Weren't you supposed to be in the boss's office? Hey cat, wanna play? Let's play. Don't dogs hate cats or something? We don't hate them, unless they're intruders. You said his name was 4? Hey 4, let's play. No playing allowed. You'll make a mess. 4, go back to boss's office. No fun allowed. That's one obedient cat. Pride and joy. You want something else? Yeah, but I'll talk with John for a bit. Then I'll let John face for a bit. Alrighty then. Is that Say? Oh shoot, what happened to her? Hello. Oh no, they hurt you. What happened? Nice seeing you too. Oh my god. Say is such a precious, innocent person. I hope nothing bad ever happens to her. Even though something bad just happened to her. But I hope nothing bad further happens to her. Well, I fell from a really tall place to a really rough spot. Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance? Jill, if she's walking here, she doesn't need an ambulance. I think she's fine. I just got out of one, so don't worry. How'd you manage to slip by the mobs lynching white knights? It was a bit rough. Luckily, these bandages helped me conceal my identity. Oh, so she didn't actually get hurt. Okay. So why come straight here? The ambulance where I got treatment couldn't stray too far. Okay, so she did get hurt. Okay, I thought she was saying she wore the bandages as a disguise. My bad. They're nice people. I talked to them a lot while on rescue duty. Sorry, hold on, coughing. Sorry about that. Alright, I was nearby, and yours was the closest friendly face I could find. I need to regain my composure before doing anything else, so here I am. If you're scared because they might come for me, I can leave, you know. The security system of the bar are top notch, and my boss is also the bouncer here. I'd say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried. Instead, I'm worried about you. First I hear you're at the bank, then I find out you disappeared. And now you show up with all those bandages. Are you fine? What happened? Did you talk with Stella? She was worried about you. Okay, slow down a bit. The medications make you feel everything more intensely, like a hangover. Sorry. Oh girl, you should not be here. You should not be drinking here. It's nice to know someone was worried about me though, thank you. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely. Why would they? Where's Stella? Shouldn't priority number 1 be telling Stella, hey, you're here? Well, you've seen the lynches they give to any white knights they find. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from being kicked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess. Can I get you anything? Something sweet, no alcohol. Thank God thank God these pants still had my wallet inside. Oh, no, I can't take your money, it's on the... Jill, please, I want to pay for my drinks. She's a white knight, she's rich, Jill, she's got the money, she's good for it, come on. Alright. I think Sugar Rush, right? Yeah. Careful. Yay, this'll help me calm down a bit. So what happened to you? Where did you fall from? I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing and I had to make a leap of faith. I've jumped from higher places, but I landed badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from some debris that fell on me. Oh, but my broken arm is actually from the you broke your- how far did you jump, Jesus? I rolled to mitigate the fall, but I made a bad move and broke it. Oh, so you just tried to pull a Legend of Zelda, I see. Good thing I drink lots of milk. I don't know if that's... okay, sure. I was under rubble for quite a bit, but luckily someone found me. Someone? I woke up in the hospital and they told me some guy brought me there. I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life. Damn straight. You just sound so cheerful. I'm alive, why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am talking to you, being able to talk at all. Don't think too much about it. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. How were things around here? I hear there's a huge commotion when the whole thing turns. Say, if you turn around and like your entire backside is bleeding, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. Go home, girl. Go get some sleep. I had to sleep here in the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse. Glad to know that. Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday. Jill, I want another drink. A bleeding Jane. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Say asked for a bleeding Jane, but is it really the best idea to give her one? Okay, so maybe some of you guys are gonna hate me for this, but Say is not in good condition right now. She's on medication. She was specifically told, I don't think she was specifically told, but I think the game is hinting, don't give her alcohol because it's not good for her. So I'm gonna check if a bleeding Jane has alcohol in it. Okay, it doesn't, thank God. If this had alcohol in it, I was just gonna give her another sugar rush, to be honest. Wait, hold on, let me double check. 1 Bronson, 3 powdered Deltas, and 3 Flannergies. Yeah, okay, we're good. Now we blend. So we gotta wait a little bit. There we go. Cheers! You are in no condition to cheer, my dude. So how are things inside the bank? Come again? What happened in the bank? How did you manage to get through it? I was with this nice bunch of people. Well, they were apparently nice at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking the security and finding safe spots. But then, sorry for asking, but it was obviously over the line. No, don't worry about it. It's just that okay, I want to pronounce this analgesics, but I don't think that's correct. Whatever, analgesics. It's gonna be pronounced analgesics, sorry. I'll take my leave now. Thank you for everything, Jill. Are you okay? What was up with you and oh, and she just walked away from the... Okay then, bye. That girl saw some awful things inside that bank. The sight of desperate people stuck in one building is enough to scar anyone. Maybe I shouldn't have said all that. I mean, if it's true that she just woke up and ended up here, I don't know, I feel like I was being too pushy. That's not something I can measure. You were just worried. I bet she's still just in shock. Yeah. Gil? Want me to make sure she's fine on her way? Please. Alright. Hey, good guy Gil. Let's go. I'll go and take my break now. Jill takes a break. I take a drink. Y'all don't know how relieved I am. Y'all don't know how relieved I am that Say is okay, alright? I'm not gonna lie, that was a little stressful because of the whole lynching thing. Thank God, though. You know, when she said she fell from a big height, I was kind of half expecting it to say like, oh yeah, that's because they tried to lynch me, but I was so heavy that I broke the rope and I fell. I shouldn't laugh at that. Lynching is no funny business. Alright. Water. Oh, I am thirsty. Okay. Alright. Let's hope everything goes alright. Wrestling is on. Let's get it. Hey, Jamie. Hey, I haven't seen this guy in a while. Jamie. Ah, Jill. Gillian isn't here, I see. You alright? You look a bit distracted. I'm fine, don't worry.
If you say so. Jill, where do I take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom? The cage has a small litter box included. Ooh, that's inconvenient. 4? 4's my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today, so I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. Ah, I see. What can I get you? The usual gut punch. Coming right up. Blah, 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 blah. Manly gut punch. There we go. Here you go, 1 gut punch. I thought when someone ordered a gut punch, you had to make a joke about giving the client a punch to the stomach or something. Oh, that? In theory, yeah. Gil's the only one that pays attention to that, though. Really? He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation. Mentioning the need to say puns, but it seems like it has some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act. Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot someone else just copied all of it. Yep. Or that one famous band who said they wanted green M&Ms in their thing to make sure to see if people actually read the thing or not. I don't know what band that was, and I don't know the specific context, but that's what they did. Why not tell him that? It's too amusing, to be honest. So what's on your mind that's distracting you so much? Nothing you should think about too much. It's like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason. Now, you might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say? I like to see what I do as bounty hunting, actually. How so? The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There are some people willing to pay to off someone that has done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building, or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not going to be the one dealing with those. The bounty hunter part comes where exactly? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing and I get paid for it, you could see it as bounty hunting. Yeah, I guess so. It's just cheap justification for killing people, though. In the end, they are cheap. However, I won't be the one to kill for petty reasons like those. Well, let's change the subject here. I'll have something bitter if you don't mind. Alright, manly and bitter. Can't I just give him another gut punch? I could. Let's go for a Mars Blast. No, that's spicy. Suplex? Yeah, bitter and manly. Suplex, let's go. I mean, they're all right next to each other. The suplex, the gut punch, what is it called? The gut punch, the pile driver, and the suplex are all right next to each other. I should have seen that coming. What was I making again? I forgot. A suplex, right. 3, 4, 3. On the rocks, mix it up. You just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. He said they made him stronger. Bronson roots have more nutrients per gram than most vitamin supplements. My grandpa knew what he was doing. It seems like I always manage to make you uncomfortable, Jill. Sorry. Don't worry about it. Although I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing you've killed people and now talking to me? It's weird. Hey, you guys want to know something really, really, really messed up? When I used to work at my parents' restaurant... Okay, another parents' restaurant story. So there was a kid... Hold on, I've been doing a lot of talking so my throat hurts. Hold on a sec. So there was a kid who came into my restaurant one day, and he ordered some food, and then shortly after ordering the food, he died because he got into a car chase on the local highway, and he lost control of his vehicle. And a police officer, this is all on camera, by the way, this is on body footage that I saw. Sorry, hard to talk. And what happened was a police officer stood in front of his car after he crashed it. And for whatever reason, the car began to lurch forward, and the police officer thought that the kid was trying to run him over, so at that exact moment, he pulled out his gun and shot him as the car was moving forward. So to this day, not really sure who's at fault there. It's kind of ambiguous. All I can really think about is the fact that I know what somebody's last meal was. It was boneless ribs with pork fried rice, by the way. That's crazy. Anyway, it reminds me when I first took sex ed club. Jill, what the heck? I couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally. Well, unlike with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. True, sex is better than killing. True, very true. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. I mean, yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? Sure. You see, there was actually a bounty hunter organization not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay the proof of that person's death. There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothing. The interesting thing was that the black clothes were there to hide blood stains he got from his contracts. His tracking skills were top notch, his information network was the best. Some even joked he would finish the bounty within half an hour or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point, he took all bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just crazy. The last bounty that the organization ever posted was on James's head. The police had him cornered. His last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself. If you are the target of a bounty and you kill yourself, do you get the money? So why hasn't that been made into a movie? So there were no more bounties after that? A registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter using his old targets. If somebody else tried to recreate the organization, the seed of doubt would grow in little to no time. What guarantees that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges using their targets as evidence. So no, Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently. Were you a part of that organization? I've actually had those suspicions. I'm telling you about it since the... let me try that again. I've actually had those suspicions that I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing exists. Glad to know I wasn't just paranoid. I don't know how well you changed the subject, but that was certainly an interesting story. Thanks. My story was better, by the way. Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Jet Black James, are you, right? The name James is pretty common, Jill. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore. Oh. That story left my throat a bit dry. Get me a beer, please. One beer. Hey, speaking of someone with a dry throat, that's me, because I've been talking for 4 hours straight, Jesus. I don't know if it's clear in my voice, but this game is taking a lot out of me with all the talking. And that's why I'm stopping the stream. Sorry, not stopping the stream. I mean, I am stopping the stream after this day is over, but like, that's why I'm not playing this game anymore. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride the way Gillian does. I'm not good with violence. That's good. It's interesting though. When I compare you two, it's obvious Gillian has seen quite the traumatic stuff. It's quite the share of traumatic stuff. That guy's a handful sometimes. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met. Where is he, by the way? I asked him to keep an eye on a girl that came here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talked about him so much. Yeah, maybe. Well, I gotta go. Send my regards to your boss and Gillian. Will do. Man, today's been heavy. Everyone. Wait. If I say it out loud, I'm gonna jinx it. Let's try it anyway. Everyone has just been gloomy face after gloomy face. And that dog. I sure hope the next client changes that. It's gonna be Big D. It's gonna be Big D. Oh, it's Ingram. Great. Ingram. Hello, Ahmed. Welcome to the stream. So, you still work here. Quite the surprise to see you here, Mr. Ingram. Okay, so let's all remember, Ingram got issues. Ingram's daughter died, and now every day he hires someone, a sex worker, to pretend to be his daughter. So this guy's not playing with a full deck here, but we still support him, and we will take his money all the same. Now I'm at my job, and I need a drink. And I remember this crack house was nearby. Alright, what can I get you? And before anyone asks, no, I have not memorized any drinks. It's very hard. Actually, I think I remember a sugar rush. A sugar rush is just one Adelhyde. Okay, it's one Adelhyde and 2 Karmatrines? It's 2 Adelhydes, 1 powdered delta with optional Karmatrine. Okay. I'm learning, alright? Okay, back to Bleeding Jane. And blend. We don't mix, we blend. There we go. Here you go. 1 Bleeding Jane, please. Tastes just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial, and nasty. So where do you work, Mr. Ingram? I don't have a specific job. Hey, shoutouts to everyone's moms for being really good cooks, alright? Our moms work very hard to make very good meals for us, and we are picky little boys and girls. That's why when I cook, all I do is make dino-shaped chicken nuggets and pasta. Can't go wrong. If I ever have kids, they better learn to like that stuff. I don't have a specific job, but there's this network of engineers in need of assistance. Oh, the drinks are all impossible to learn? Good to know. I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow instructions and it's all they need. Recently, I've been working with this Cilia girl working on some experimental powered suits. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day. Hey, what's this about a network? All those nerds know each other and they recommend me. Yeah, networking, it's the thing that I gotta do to get more views. But I don't, because I don't know who to talk to. Sounds nice. It's pretty monotonous at times. Why are you giving me that look? You're just more cheerful than the last time you came over here. Hey, we all have good days and bad days. Today's just so happens to be a not bad day. So true. Besides, with everyone scared as shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams. Oh my god, I remember when I used to work at Amazon during COVID. No traffic at all. I loved it. It was great. Can we get rid of every single car so I can drive on the highway? Thank you. Anyway, that's always a plus, I guess. It almost became a bad day though, thanks to some teens on the way here. Oh no, not teens. Not what they did, that's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to Zaibatsu Core and blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throwing around that let's kill the king attitude when it comes to Zaibatsu crap. Even if Zaibatsu Core's building suddenly went down, the ones behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties go to the next rim jobber on the totem. Hell, I bet they're planning to kill each other anyways. Kids these days, they see too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation. Hey, don't let it get to you. I know, I just hate teenagers. Nothing scarier than a teenager. So true. It's interesting though, a big corporation in control is somehow more dangerous than a regular government. That's because the corpos are backed by money. I wouldn't know though, I'm not a political person. Alright, give me a Zen Star and try not to mess it up. Okay, I remember a Zen Star, it's 4 of everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, 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 bam. And then is it iced or aged? Or is it mixed or blended? Dang, all my confidence just went out the window. I think it's aged and blended, right? Oh, I wasted company money. No. Okay, let's try this again. 4 of everything, on the rocks, and mixed. Okay. Okay, I was close. I've only been playing this game for 12 hours now. I almost memorized the drink off the top of my head. I almost did it, guys. Here you go. Hey, it's just as nasty as I've heard. Why order it then? Not your problem. So where's the red comet? My boss? Hey Jill, 4 is headed your way. Let's play for it, let's play. Ooh, a customer. Sorry for the intrusion. You got a dog? And a cat? The cat's mine. His name's 4. The dog just hangs around here. Isn't this the guy who said that my bar smells like dog pee in like the first episode. Well, he looks well groomed and his hair looks healthy. Seems you take good care of him. You seem to know a lot about cats. No, that's just common sense. Do you like cats, Mr. Ingram? I don't dislike them. You know, if you got daughter problems, maybe get a cat. I'm just saying. I know they're not the same, but they help. Therapy animals and all that. I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking. Yeah, relatable. So I'll take my leave. Come again, Mr. Ingram. Don't count on it. You said that last time. He did actually say that last time. I remember that. Hey, congratulations. Scared a client off. Hey, Four's as guilty as me. Yeah, but I like Four. He's my baby. He's my little fur baby. Now go outside and play or something. Hey, you're back, but I must say, that cat boomer girl picked her up. I couldn't say anything, but I guess she was happy. Glad to hear that. Did I miss something? Only Jamie and some other guy came. I see. You look exhausted. Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind, but dealing with them tires me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of that door at any moment. So, you miss Dorothy? Kinda? Yeah, I do. But anyway, nothing a good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day. Thank you, boss, for $300 for playing with my cat. Appreciate it. Alright, let's buy some beer. I'm mostly doing this for myself, so I don't forget. Hey, and it's on discount. Let's go. $1,000? That's a pretty good price for the hyperinflated future. Okay. I've been streaming for 4 hours, which means I've been talking for 4 hours straight. This is the end of the stream. So if you weren't here at the very beginning, I'll just say it again. The reason why we're not doing a full playthrough of this game is because at the rate that I play it and the rate that I stream, it would take too long to get through the game because there are 19 days in this game total and I only get about 2 to 3 days per stream. So we're going to bench the streams. I'll come back with something else, hopefully something a little shorter. Thank you so much for watching. I actually really appreciate that in this stream, the game actually like picked up and like things started to happen. I very much appreciated that. I'm going to play this on my own. I look forward to what happens next with everyone in this lovely cast of characters. And if you like hearing me talk, if you like, oh my god, I can't speak. I'm so tired. My throat is I don't know if you can hear it. My throat is absolutely destroyed. Now, don't take that out of context, y'all. Oh, laughing hurts. Laughing hurts. If you like the stream, follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Download the Twitch app on your phone, so when I go live, you'll get a notification straight to your phone. And check out my live page. I usually post beforehand when I'm going live. And I've been very bad lately at scheduling the streams in a reasonable time frame. So if I want to go live again on either Saturday or Sunday, but who knows? Who knows? Life happens and sometimes I can't stream. Okay. Have a good night, everyone. Be hyped for Elden Ring DLC. Yay! Bye.